The button has been pushed. Say hi.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Look at that. That was one person that said hi.
Oh, mouth.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hey, there we go.
I can
Oh.
feel the enthusiasm.
I still didn't say hi, but I did apologize, so I guess that's good.
That is a Canadian hello, and we accept those as well. Alright, well, just getting us started then. If anybody wants to start off the last time on to Hell and Back. Alright, I vote you go.
Last time, on to Hell and Back. We had discovered that more victims had been given these little ghosts inside their bodies. We pulled them out one by one into an open area, extracting each one and dispensing them all. There was a golem. We fought the golem and defeated it. We discovered more ghosties inside of people over by some shiny rocks. We defeated them. Some of the ghosties managed to escape, and when we tracked them down, they were inside of another golem. This golem fell easily, but not before lighting a bunch of dynamite. The dynamite began to light down, and we knew the inevitable was coming, so we grabbed what people we could, and we escaped outside the blast radius. And then kaboom! A cave-in.
Hey, look at that. And the cave-in, well, it wasn't really a cave-in, but it was just a big kaboom over here that definitely made some rocks fly inwards. You heard the kerchunk of probably a stone golem not working anymore. That's where we left off here. I do believe Stardancer and Steady Shoot took refuge down in this little cave down here, wherein an unconscious unicorn remained. Orion, Anseal, and Little Spout took more of a refuge up the way, though no matter where you were, the boom was certainly heard. And I believe Orion had a Persian on his back. Look at that. Unconscious.
Yes.
But you guys do have that.
Little Spout, you still have your unconscious bodies inside your bag? Little Spout?
I am not trying to remember if I had any of those at the end of last session.
I don't remember you
having
pulling them
those.
out. I don't know.
And I ran down here, and there is a unicorn down here.
So now Little Spot is ass, and so she will reach into her bag and go, I don't remember having it. Start shuffling around to make sure. I mean, this happens to everybody every once in a while. Do you have bodies in that bag? I don't remember, okay?
Well, we should leave them with the author cleric outside before we move on.
He will do that. Just to remind, I am not at my computer, so pretend I did that. That's a thing that I did.
Alright, I will consider that a thing you did. Orion, are you giving your kitty to the to that one as well?
Yes, this one gets dropped off right here beside the horse.
Alright, do keep in mind though that this one still does seem to be a bit gray.
Oh, okay. I thought we dealt with its spirit, but no.
Oh,
okay.
no, you are correct, you're correct. Yep, I forgot about that. Didn't have it
Alright,
ticked
so
off. This is correct.
that one goes
Yeah.
plop, and Orion's going to return.
I'm gonna say that at this point in time, Mr. Cleric has made a light spell a thing, so he definitely has like a light radius around. Let's see. 40, 24. Here we go. Look at that. Now he's all
Nice.
lit up.
Anseal, are you injured?
I am missing 1 hit point. I am good.
Oh, the
Okay.
horror.
That sounds injured. Everybody use your highest level heals.
Yes.
No, wait, don't.
Start answer! Start answer!
So, tell me about the unicorn that's over here in the corner.
Yes. The unicorn that is there in the corner does seem to be breathing, and also very gray. Darn.
So you shoot almost approaches, then it's like, wait, no.
Yeah. She does that kind of squirm a little bit left and right. Is just before Steady Shoot stopped. Like, oh, just before. They look like all the others you found in that respect. Though next to these green crystals, they do seem to have a couple in their hooves. They're laying down next to them, as if that's might have been what they were doing prior to you finding them.
Huh. What were the green crystals again?
the crystals themselves didn't necessarily have any magic pinging off of them, but if I recall correctly, you rolled an Arcana for that last time, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. The stones themselves are the type that are used in all sorts of arcane things, depending on need. For example, amethyst is used in a lot of necromancy stuff. So, you know, this is just another color of crystal that can be used for spellcasting.
Is he?
Yeah. It's pretty green and full of light. Look at that. There's also some yellow crystals in here and some blue ones. You guys found some volatile red ones. So those ones don't seem to be as common as all these other ones. Probably for obvious reasons. You know, they do seem to be a bit explodey, but I digress.
Well, anyway, I guess we should drag this unicorn over to the others.
Yeah, I should get out of the way of whichever way we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Probably this way. The other way I'm not standing because the northern area exploded.
Yes.
I Steady peers in as he stands around there.
Peers
To
into
see
the...
the aftermath. Yeah.
Yeah, the aftermath. I don't have little rock tokens to just throw around on here, but if I did, you would definitely see a lot of them. Big boulders and rocks are kind of like scattered around. Even the...
I can see it in my mind's eye.
Yeah. From what you can see right here, Steady, where you're at right now, like that's pretty much what it is. You even see the arm of that stone.
Is it blocked off now?
It's not blocked off. It's just like everything exploded and there's kind of a... It wasn't like a cave-in. There's definitely rock and rumble, and you even see the arm of that stone golem right there. Oh man, it probably ate it too.
Orion's going to move back down into the cave, searching for the rest of his party. Saw somebody running down in this direction. He could have sworn he did.
Which way?
Here.
Alright, let's see where you're at. Here. You, as you come down this way, give me a perception check, you.
You need that to be blind.
Yes, please. Alright. You come down this way and start peering around with your dark vision. And what you notice seems to be blockage toward the end here. A bunch of rocks seem to be somewhat scattered. Somewhat caved in, if you will. And then in that respect down here. And kind of subsequent to that, you do see, or hear rather, the sounds of rocks and moving things behind that. Deeper than what you would assume in a cave. I mean, it's not hard to hear rumbles from the rocks. You're literally in a cave. Earth rumbles, man.
Orion's ears are perked up and twitching, and as he moves up, he catches Star Dancer. Is that your name?
Yeah.
Star Dancer over here out of his peripheral vision, and he sees an opening towards her, so he's going to go check on her.
Star Dancer seems to be next to, looks to be a grayed out unicorn. Looks like they haven't unlocked that character yet.
We found another one.
It appears to be.
You, in fact, probably noticed Steady in the corner.
Yeah.
I do. It's hard to miss.
Yeah.
We should probably.
Well, he was
help.
all the way around the corner, so maybe hard to see.
Is this pathway open here, GM? And just
Like I said, nothing in that area caved in. It was just a lot of rocks and rubble suddenly got blasted into the area.
interesting.
Yeah, it's just like little piles of dirt and rock and things. I mean, the charges in there were placed strategically already by whoever was mining out this before. So obviously they were placed to kind of avoid a cave-in because that would be detrimental to, mining what they want to mine.
Very smart. Well, I did find another opening in the cave, but it's caved in right now. I hear the sounds of movement just on the other side of it. I think once we deal with this one, we go back to those stones, move them out of the way, and continue on. And without hearing any objections, Orion is going to pick up this unicorn and carry it back out to the opening.
You've attained 1 unicorn. Which way are you taking her?
We're going to take this one to that open spot where we were dealing with them before, so that way she can be turned over directly to the cleric.
I'm just gonna
Now,
follow.
is this one behaving erratically at all?
Negative. They are in that same sort of comatose, very gray. Definitely, probably got something wrong with them state.
Because I do know they're able to communicate with each other inside their bodies. One was able to tell them to run, and they left the bodies before we had a chance to deal with them. That's how we got the golem to begin with. Alright, well, if everyone will take position and steady shoot come over here, we'll get this one done.
Stitch, you can see the blank area below here. All right. Anyway,
Alright, you saw
Move
the cloud.
in.
which direction
Alright.
are you guys in? Are you down south? Okay.
I will move close.
You're breaking up just a little bit.
I will move close.
A little spout
Okay.
moves close.
Okay.
It's clobbering time.
I mean, you
Alright.
do blunt damage with your whips with your waters. So
Alright, and steady shoot gets
See?
to where steady shoot is, yes?
yes,
Oh man. And
there
as-
is
Did
no
you think
there
I
is no
was
option
fine?
other than to move here. So.
Yes. Steady shoot comes through the door. Oh man, and they're big and imposing. And look at that, they're already in the place where they ought not to be, normally in any ways. As the unicorn starts to writhe more and more, you actually do see the horn on their head start lighting up around the spirals. Start shooting something out of their horn. 1, 2, 3, 4. As they do, their color starts to return, but you do see 1, 2, 3, 4 things start to appear around the place. Put them in the room as they, where they would hit. Oh, look at that. All the places. Whoosh. Alright.
There should be a criminal number of places.
I know. Bonk. There they be.
Oh, they're spread out.
Yes. Like I said, the unicorn, they shot out of their horn. Oh man. Those cheaters using magic. Look at them go. However, you know what that means, right? It's combat time. Let me select you guys. Bonk. Bonk. Wait, no, that was
Everything went black.
Aha, this
No,
is the combat one.
You will need to click my die for me.
You missed me.
Shall. Oh yeah, where'd you go? You're like in this corner. You cheater. Alright.
I'm not a cheater. I'm a ranger.
You got loud.
Range is my specialty.
Shush you.
That's just a fancy word.
Alright. I like how when I click your dice to roll for you, Anseal, it actually takes your dice instead of my dice, even though I clicked the button for you.
Nice.
Your fancy purple dice. Look at that. And I'm done with my fancy calm music because you know what time it is. It's not time to be calm. I mean, whatever. Not is calm. Alright, little spout needs to roll. Bonk. I still need start answer and steady shoot. Need combat counter.
Oh, yes. Let me do the thing. I've done the thing.
Woohoo!
What cute witchfire.
As a reminder, take yourselves off blind rolls for the most part. Those aren't really a thing in combat for the most part. Alright, we begin combat with Anseal. What are you doing?
Unless you're
I am going to shoot this one with my oath bow, and I'm going to imbue. What spell should I imbue into this? Reduce flame into it.
Alright, go for it.
So here's the strike roll. Does that hit?
Double right click it with your cursor to target that, by the way, for future reference. Let me see.
Does targeting actually work to
Yep.
go against an AC now?
Yep.
Aha, okay.
Pathfinder 2 tools are really neat for that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it worked in Pathfinder 1, you just never put any enemy stats in.
I suppose that is also very true, but usually I imported the sheets for those. They should have had these.
But does that hit? Since I did not do that.
Okay, sorry, I just saw your roll here. Let me double check. There it is. That does hit. Look at you.
Cool. So here is the damage for that.
Sweet, sweet success.
Ouch.
And here is the... Is it produce flame that scales properly? Yes. Here is the damage for produce flame? Maybe?
It's the acid one that does not scale.
Yeah.
And
Here's the damage for produce flame.
I'm just double checking one thing. Alright, so I'm just reading your Oathbow's damage here.
It does a lot of different types of damage.
Yeah, that's why I'm reading this right here. The 24 damage I shall deal. Bonk. To this. However, as you produce flame to whoosh that fire damage in addition to it, nothing seems to happen.
Okay. Good to
And
know.
It is a very fiery being in itself. Look at that. These are similar to the ones you guys have faced before. Alright. Is that your turn, Anthea?
That is my turn.
Just make sure I'm getting the right one here. This one is the one down here. Aha, the one closest to you guys down the way over here. As they cackle in a very flamey way. How do they do it? No idea. They will come forward and attempt to. Actually, no, this is not going to come forward. It is going to sling its hand toward you, Steady Shoot. Ah, snap. And it's a wonderful bolt of boltiness strikes out at you. First one, anyway. Ooh, that was a good roll on its part. Yeah, that was a 19 on the roll.
Yeah, it's not a crit, but it is a solid hit. So.
Alright, so the first happens. Whoosh, the first bit of damage. Oh, look at that, 10 points of damage. However, there is something else. I'm just double checking, making
I
sure.
have to make a save, don't I?
You do, it will save you.
Will I save? I might not save.
Oh, let me make sure that damage is correct here. This is, oh yeah, so, just for your, information, in case you have any immunities, the first, 2d6 in that roll for damage was fire, second 2d6 was negative energy.
Jesus. Yeah, no. Right. Neither of them are
Okay.
resistant.
I'm just making sure.
I mean, it is as a barbarian. I don't aged yet, but as a barbarian, I would get some stuff. But
Alright, you did fail the save. However, you see yourself as the fire goes around you. These flames seem to stick around, flicking off of your coat. It's very, they don't burn. However, they do seem to be revealing as you kind of light yourself up. Look at that.
no.
And you do feel slightly more tree-ish in a way that perhaps you're a bit more flammable. Alright. And
Fairy fire's the worst.
I know. However, it still has more actions, so the second action comes with another 19 on the roll, which does hit. As far as what with the minus 5 to that. Is minus 5 on that 40? Does that still hit? 35.
Yeah.
35 still hits. You get 12 points of damage. However, you're already like got the flame stuff going. Let's see this, and he strikes one more time. This time with a minus 10, which might be less successful. 23. I don't think that hits.
It does not.
Oh.
Wait. Yeah.
Boy, well, it does cackle at you with its magical little fiery hand.
Yes, I can imagine.
Exactly.
The
Alright.
witchiest cackle in the world.
Little spout. Little spout.
Oi,
David!
David.
¿Dónde está el David?
Talking ring lighting up. I don't hear anything.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Necesitamos David para jueves.
We'll ask David. Cannot hear you.
Oh, okay.
Has anyone else been experiencing these little mini crashes that Discord is doing throughout the day?
No.
Yeah, my Discord is crashing for all of 2 seconds, and then I immediately get back into the call.
Worst case, you could just delete Discord from your installation and reinstall it. I've had to do that before. Discord is a
Okay.
wonderful program made by furries.
I did recently update all my drivers, so maybe that's silly.
I shall move Little Spout down the way then, because... Question mark? I added David, but he didn't respond back, so I'm assuming he's getting to his computer, but I'll move him after Steady Shoot. Instead. I think that would be... There we go. In that case, move us to this one up here that Antiel had shot. Oh no. They are not very happy with you, Antiel. Look at that.
Oh, color me shocked.
I know, right? However, he really does not like you. So, he is going to send a bolt your way. Whoosh. 1 volt. What is
Yikes.
with these 19s today?
And how much do you have to beat the AC for it to be a crit?
10.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely not 10 over my AC. My AC is 34.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. We're a high enough AC that like 40s do not crit us.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
All right.
I mean,
10
might have a worse AC than I do.
10 points of damage to you, and I need a will save.
A will save? So
Yes.
there's that. Oh, oh, that's not good.
Oh man.
I don't get will saves.
Oh jeez. Well, in that case, you as well also start feeling the whoosh of flames that lick around. Yours seem to be a lot worse than Steady's, as they're almost. It looks like you're on fire, but like I said, it's not actually lighting you on fire or burning. But you do feel.
But it is
yourself-
lighting you.
Yeah. It is lighting you certainly. I should. I'll note for you and for Steady Shoot. Steady Shoot, you have a weakness 5 to fire for 1 round, and Scansale, you have a weakness 10 to fire currently. That's the effect. Effect for your saves. That's what that does. In any case, he is going to do his last other 2 strikes on you. Only Antiel.
The second one barely hits and the last one does not hit.
Alright, so the 34 hits.
Yeah.
Alright, with that 34 hitting, you get yourself another 18 points of damage plus 10 because fire. So that'd be 28 points.
Yep.
Alright, with that being said, go to Steady Shoot's turn. Steady, there's things.
All right. So Steady does the thing. Great. Well, actually, he moves up first. Or I think he can. Do I have that ability? Hold on. Actions. Here we go. Looks like I didn't take it. That's fine. I advance. I rage and hit him with Silencing Strike.
Oh snap. Alright, go for it.
You can just step up there and go, shut up.
32
Laugh.
hit.
32. Let me just double check our AC again. Does hit. Look at you.
Okay. Well, they gotta make a DC 32. Hold on. Fort save.
DC 32.
Oh,
force.
I also gotta roll damage.
Yeah.
The damage always takes. I really gotta put like a damage room on this weapon.
So what's the DC save?
32
Wait,
against Fort.
one thing,
Uh-huh.
if I'm audible, we are using ADP. You should already have that.
No. I have the ones that give me 3d8. I do not have flaming or shocking or which you can place on top.
Okay, that's different. Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Just checking.
They half failed their save.
They have failed.
Yes, half. I was being
Oh, okay.
old
I
English
see.
about it. Yeah.
Right. Actually, the DC is my class DC is 32.
It's believe that's how DC works? Question mark. Yeah. Be your class DC on the sheet, right, David?
Yeah, save against my class DC. So a 19 means they critically fail.
Ooh, look at that.
So they're stunned 3.
Oh, nice.
So it means they skip a turn.
Yeah, basically.
And that's for a round, yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Stun 3 basically means every action you consume with stunned, it goes down. There's
Nice.
another action, but it only goes until the end of its next turn, which means it doesn't do anything.
And you sucker punch this ghost in the throat, but with your
Yes.
axe. It's not really a punch, but you know, tomato,
Yes.
tomato. And you just hear it go, and then like suddenly axe in the neck, and now it's stunned. yeah, pretty much. Little Spout, are you at your computer?
No. Am I near the thing?
You are near it, and if you have a range, you are within. The closest one to you is 20 feet.
So, not in range. Can I move to be close enough to that one to flank?
Flank,
40 feet of movement.
that would be no, because it is against the wall.
Ooh, what about the other one?
The other one is further away from you, at
How much from?
35 feet away, but it's also against the wall.
Oh, so there's somebody on the other side.
Well, they did just pop into existence. Look at that.
Yeah, they only just started existing and they're already being rude. Man. Alright, so I will just charge directly at one, and I will whack it with my watery whack.
Alright, I will move you next to it. Yes?
Sure, that sounds right.
Actually, I should copy somehow.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me unpause. Don't worry about that. Alright. Don't look
What
at it.
have you done?
And you're
Yeah,
kerblacking.
don't look at my mistake. Yeah, so do a kinetic blade attack.
Okie dokie. Kinetic blade, strike plus 24. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. That would hit. Yes. So,
So roll my water blast, it's under spells, damage.
water blast under spells, damage. I'm learning on David's sheet.
Way at the... Yeah! I mean, I hope I did not arrange it in a totally obscure way.
Kinetic blast, water.
Yep, do that. Do the damage.
Ow.
Like, whack it.
You do thwack it indeed. Kapow! Alright, and it gets thwacked, and is duly not happy about it, but cannot express it because it is way stunned.
I'm going to 2 times.
Another time, alright.
I'm going to try. Kinetic blade, -5, I think.
Ooh, natural 20, look at you go!
What? Did I just crit something?
You did, just barely actually. Look at that, you crit it.
And I'm not even there to enjoy it.
Look at that. Well, that'd be double your damage then, yes?
Yes. Though. Oh wait, no, you can't. So yes, do the damage and then do the double up arrow.
Woo! Alright, which would be 42 points of damage. Ow!
Ah.
Or 52, sorry. 52 points of damage.
So I'm going to assume she bludgeons it, forces it to not lower its head just a little bit so she can do uppercut with the watery bludgeon. Ha!
Yup, and briefly as you guys, I mean, you stunned it, and then 2 water thwacks, and very briefly you see like the whole of its fire just kind of like flicker, like you'd likely see a boxer lights flicker, you know, as you watch Logan Paul fights, round 2, that live. Yeah, you know, ding ding. This round goes to Little Spout. However, we go, if that is your turn, Little Spout.
That was 3 actions: move, swat, strike, strike.
True. Star Dancer, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna charge it. Well, where'd the other one? How many of these things are there?
4 of them. Choo-choo-choo-choo. I believe you
Okay, I thought there was 3. It wasn't on my screen.
did.
Okay. Or oh, okay. Well, since I can only cast this once, hate wizards.
What kind of wizard are you again?
What?
Are you?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
What kind of wizard are you?
A wizard.
Cool. All wizards have to pick a school or they're a university.
Universalist.
Which are you? Cool. Then you. There is not a single spell you have that you can only use once unless it's focused.
Yeah,
Because you can drain your item.
yeah. So I can use it, what, twice? I don't know how to
Yeah.
look at
That's
how.
for every spell level. Every single spell level.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
but I
spells.
can only cast Chain Lightning twice instead of being able to cast it, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a day. But that's beside the point. Casting Chain Lightning, targeting the bottom one, and then it just arcs all the way through all of them.
Ooh, does it have a range increment that it's supposed to fit between? Just curious.
Within 30 feet, and then 30 feet of that one, then 30 feet of that one, then 30 feet of that one.
They are the last two are literally 30 feet between each other, so that works. That works. 30, 30, 30, 30.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to cast spells.
Spell.
It has a damage button.
Usually, if you just click and drag it from the compendium, they have a button that's associated with the spell on the sheet.
Yeah, it's damage.
Then it would just be a normal range. Is it a range? No, it'd just be it's a save, right? Lightning arc.
Basic reflex save.
Lightning.
Click the name of it.
Yeah, if you could click the name just so we can read it.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing, that's why.
Aha.
There
There
we
it is. Chain lightning, which means these guys have to make a reflex save of 32. Oh boy, they're gonna have a fun time with that. In that case,
It takes the prepared spell and the spellbook spell right next to each other, so I was looking at the other one.
all right. Starting from the bottom, going toward the top. First one looks like they fail. Second one barely makes it. Third one barely makes it. Fourth one, did that critically succeed? That does not critically succeed, but they did really well. Unless Nat 20s count as critically succeeding in Pathfinder 2, David.
Nat 20 is a critical success if it would also be a success, not based on the number.
Which, okay, yeah, the last one is a critical success. So, I believe.
Nat
The
20.
chain ends if any of one of the targets critically succeeds its save. It's at the end of the chain, doesn't matter.
Yep. All right, look
Cool.
at that. So give me your damage, and if they make the save, it gets half, right?
Yep, so there's the damage.
Ouch.
Just click the down arrow to apply half.
Yeah. All right, so I will select these guys. There we go. Make sure I'm selecting the right ones. This one takes its full 61. Ow. And as it zaps, you get to describe to me here in a second how you want to do that to that one, because that one's definitely taken a lot of beatings, all from one source, or 3 sources rather.
Yeah, I mean, it gets electrified.
I mean, yeah. Like,
So it was a very shocking defeat.
you know, Star Dancers saw that this one was having a hard time. It looked like they might not make it through, so they grabbed their debilitator,
Defibrillator?
defibrillator, yeah, and defibrillated it. But it didn't make it. Let's see. Trying to
back.
select these guys right here.
Back.
Whoops, I don't want to push that button.
Oh no.
What's up?
The whole
What have
game
you
is
done?
closed out.
Oh, jeez. Yes, the music stopped.
Administrator access. Add the admin key. What?
It says there's no active game. What did you do, Duck?
Oh man. Well, I mean, like I was unselecting things, and then it made me push return to menu, but now I'm stuck in this menu, and now I gotta wait till it does the thing. Oh, shush. All right, we're good.
That was some powerful chain lightning.
Yeah, you shorted out my whole
Tried his
computer, man.
desktop.
Let me tell you.
Did it catch fire again?
Yeah. All right, now I'm able to apply this damage. There we go. The thing's back up. If you guys want to give it a refresh.
I'm already logged in.
Alright. And that one gets zapped like a defibrillator. But he doesn't come back to life. No. Poof. Off the initiative with you. I don't think that one was much for this world anyway, if it was about to explode in any case. Mark him as dead. Do that. That was Stardancer's turn. Yes? But you do have one more action, technically.
That was my 2 actions. Charge is 2 actions. What is the distance you can charge? Not what I meant.
If it's the charge action, it's 2 strikes unless I check. Also, I've got it. Hooray, I can see it.
What the heck am I doing? Okay, delete that. Not do that again. That's the one I wanted. Okay, can I move double movement charging?
Well, you have one action. You have one action left, right?
Yes. I'm trying to prepare for next time if I need to charge. If I need to charge the top one, how far can I move on a charge?
There is no charge. You will move and attack. So.
I mean, do you have a specific charge action? There are feats that give you that.
No. I would assume not.
And you have move and you have
I
swing.
didn't know that, so there's no bonus for moving, you just, whatever. I'll just move here, that way I can move to any of them in one move.
Fair. Positioning yourself in a good spot. Alright. Well, we get to the one that critically succeeded against your lightning. Sticks out their tongue at you, Stardancer, and they don't like you, so you're gonna get the bolt. You know the bolt. Specifically, you're getting 3, just like the other guys. What's your 3? -5 for the second one, -10 for the third, so that would be,
You should be able to click -5.
Yeah. I just clicked them in rapid succession and forgot that the other 2. So it would be a 29 and a 23, which I don't think the last 2 hit, yeah. Or the first one, actually. I don't think any of those hit.
First one doesn't hit, the other 2 do hit.
Gotcha.
23 hits.
I have 31.
23 hit.
I see 24, 34, 33.
Yeah, I was...
You were not listening. That's not what attacked you.
I said...
it was a 24, 39...
29. And...
29, right.
23.
Oh, because you didn't do the... Okay.
Yeah.
No, you hit me.
So none of them hit you as their bolts fly past you, and now it looks very angry because it was just extremely cocky that it was about to hit you with all the things, and you just kind of stepped out of the way. Shoot it! And it's none too happy with you. Orion
is not going to go into rage right away. He's instead going to spend 2 actions moving to there, which I think I do at this. Yeah. And then he's going to make an athletics check to grapple this ghost, and he does have the pearl that grants him ghost touch. It's a not an ether stone, Aeon stone, pearlescent pyramid.
Oh man, this ghost looks like he's like.
I will point out.
You dare
Miss-
approach?
Wait, 1 second. I have to point out a thing.
Huh?
I'm trying to help.
Okay.
Orion. Hi, Orion.
Hi.
You have sudden charge as a feat.
I do, but I'm trying to grapple it, and the sudden feat or the sudden charge feat says that you have to end the movement with a strike. I
That
don't
is
know.
true. So if you really want to save that attack roll for a grab, then yeah, that makes sense. I'm just making sure you knew that you did have that sudden charge.
Yes, I've been plotting my vengeance against this ghost since we first started, and
Nice.
I remember from last game, I was trying to see if I could get away with a sudden charge and then my furious grab at the end of that, but both of those are actions. So, in order for me to do what I want to do, I'm going to grapple it first and then rage next turn if it survives.
Enough.
So I'm going to make that athletics check as soon as I find it. There it is. And this is my 3rd action. Will this be at -10?
No. It's only third attack.
Yeah, straight.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, that was not a good roll.
It may be good enough. 28. Oh, do we get any bonuses on the charge in Pathfinder 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the advantage of sudden charge is that it only takes 2 actions to strike twice and then smack a fool. So it's
A
faster.
28 does barely hit.
Wow.
I'll take what I can get. All right, we are now both grappled.
Oh man.
Actually, only gets grappled. That's. It is actually, it's not called grapple. It's called grabbed. It is grabbed.
Okay, it is grabbed.
And
I'm not as familiar. Go ahead.
And the ghost looks incredibly surprised because now suddenly something's grabbed it. Certainly experience it's not used to.
And Orion will.
Phase.
Orion will flash his big shiny teeth right at it. And that will be his turn.
Fantastic. Alrighty. And we get down to the next one's turn, which is this one. Haha. This one who's made the save, it still got zapped a little bit and is glaring at Stardancer. Its friend missed. However, it's not going to do the thing you expected to. I just need to make sure that it's moving in the right place here. Is it this way? See if it needs to move anymore. Just a little bit. Wonk, a little bit more. It finishes its movement here. Oh boy, steady shoot. And Anseal, you guys are kind of on fire, right? Well, looks like you're on fire in any case.
You're gonna do the thing.
Oh man, I'm gonna do the thing. You know I am. And very suddenly it starts cackling, and as it cackles, its eyes and mouth start glowing really brightly. Let's see. It is one. It's looking at you, and it was Steady who literally just bashed this one to all hell. So he's choosing Steady. Whoosh. And I need a save from you, Steady. A Fortitude save. DC 28.
Good roll.
Alright, look at you.
I'd ever roll under a 3 to fail.
And that was a critical success, yes? David, if a thing doesn't have different tiers for successes and failures, how do you deal with that?
Is it a
Is it
standard?
a basic save?
Yes, it is a basic one.
Then it does have the tiers. The automatic tiers of double, normal, half, none.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, you start feeling your coat burn, get hotter and hotter and hotter, but Steady. Man, you just don't care. It's like, it just makes you look cooler, really. And it looks none too pleased with you either. And it looks toward the other one.
Disappointment.
Yeah. Anseal! Your friend looks really cool and on fire now.
Cool. I am going to turn to the one that just got closer to us. Oh, it's paused.
Is it?
It's just not paused.
Let me reload the page. It got paused for me, so I couldn't do anything.
F5 saves lives.
It's true.
I prefer Control Shift R personally, but
I mean, that works too.
You can mix the two and do Control F5.
No.
I am going to imbue my arrow with Lightning Bolt
Ow.
and shoot this one.
This one.
There's a
Alright,
43 hit.
43 does hit. In
Ow.
fact, it's
Alright.
a critical. Look at you go.
No.
Oh, that's not good. So there's
Ow.
that.
Ooh.
Oh God.
And then here is the little damage for that. It's a save.
Stop it! He's already dead. All right, let's just. I just want to. Oh, you already rolled the
Oh,
damage. My bad. I took the wrong.
You
roll.
took.
Right
Wait. Yeah. I was about to say he doesn't get hit that hard.
With the first one, the 59, right? Oh,
That was already critical.
oh, that was
Yeah,
already
it's already critical.
fair. Let me undo
Yeah, but if you see it 2 times in there, it's been critical.
My bad. All right, so
Yeah, we're all new. It's all good.
bonk. got hit with this, and then there's the 27 on the electricity, yes? Is the 27 also doubled in that, or is it...
No, because he gets a save against that.
Oh, yes he does, this is correct. Well, let me...
Make that reflex save.
Yeah. Reflex save for that.
Did that not get heightened? Do I not have that heightened?
Oh, that dice went from 20 to 2.
Oops.
I don't think that saves, so he will take that damage there. There he goes. He's not quite dead yet then.
Hold on, let me double check. I think that might have supposed to have been heightened. I'm double checking really fast.
Well, it depends. What slot did you use it in?
Oh, that's right. I used it in a third slot. Never mind.
Okay, well, that would have been that.
Alright.
I forgot that those things don't auto heighten. That is correct.
Only cantrips and focus spells.
And he shouts something as you go, and you pretty much like taser it. I mean, your arrow went out, and then suddenly, like it's a thing, and you hear it shout something in some language, which I don't think you guys have, or have actually had.
Is it Vegapigmy?
You have the linguistic program on. You can just click the little guy and make him talk in whatever language.
This is true. I will do that.
Well, let's
And,
make
and for those of us who don't know it, we'll just see funny symbols. It's great.
It shouts, something.
Yep, that sure was something.
Orion can read that. Would you message me what language that is?
Oh, yes, I can actually. That's pretty
You know,
funny.
tell you what?
I didn't know you could read that. That's funny.
Is it Vegapigmy? Because he keeps talking about that one.
He does.
It looks like-
I'm upset about that one because Vegapigmy is not a language in Pathfinder 2.
yeah, it looks like a Simeon from Serpent Isle, but
Oh, one. That's radical.
that's a completely different game.
Guy, there we go.
Yes, the linguistics module is so good.
It is. And there's a GM option that lets you do it without having to click a token. It's great. That's nice.
Well, it's one of the things I really liked about Fantasy Grounds that we never moved to.
Yeah. Honestly. That's Anseal's turn, I believe, unless you want to do anything else, right?
I think that's it.
Yeah, no, that's it. Sorry, I'm just reading stuff.
That was 3 actions.
Alright, then it's this one's over here's turn, who is subject to also Stardancer's wonderful zappy zaps. Does not like you. Stardancer, and these ones are going to have the correct modifiers, mind you. 3 strikes come your way in the form of 1, 2, 3, go. And I click the right buttons this time.
Ooh, now we're cooking with gas.
It looks like the first one hits.
There we go.
Alright, so the first one hits, flies towards you, whacks you for an amount of damage. That is 16 points of damage. And then I need a will save from you. Aha! And you roll your will save and do well. Now, let's see, that was a normal one. You do succeed. However, the little sickly green flames around you do still dance around your fur. Being that you succeeded, you only gain weakness 5, similar to Steady the first round when you made his save. Yeah, and that's for 1 round. You get that for 1 round, rather than Steady's, who seems to still be going on. So keep that in mind. You have weakness fire 5. That's how that goes. And that was his turn. Steady, shoot! You have like hot flames burning on your back. At least did.
No, but I was squinting at this and I was like, why couldn't I have stood here?
Oh, this is...
Why can I add effect? Or does that not just implemented yet?
Just my luck, I step away. Anyway, I'm here.
Hi, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm gonna, is it dead or,
Oh yeah,
Just
that one's
this-
very dead.
this one?
That one is the one who made you feel like you might have taken damage from that fire had you not just brushed it off.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna smack it.
Dice
The
go
act.
small.
You're going to hit it very hard.
Yeah, that's gonna be Silencing Strike again. Yeah, okay.
Oh god, I think that's a hit.
That is, and it is a critical one.
Oh god, what have you done?
Critical damage.
And yeah, that's already critical.
Oh man, how do you want to do this, Steady? I know how much you love describing what you do.
Not like we weren't talking about this before I got in here.
yeah.
Alright. Steady is heading straight in. It's basically like as he gets up close, his long strides reach there, and the axe basically comes directly down right as the witch fire, or whatever they're called. Yeah, the witch fire basically dodges into his attack.
Ow?
What?
I said ow.
Yeah, it attempts to dodge, and it dodges directly into Steady's axe cleave, which goes directly through head to foot. Which, since it's a ghost, this is nowhere near as gruesome as it could be.
Yes.
And it is gone,
It
or
could be
perhaps
worse.
in ectoplasm.
This one didn't just disappear like the electricity did into a puff of smoke as you slice it in half. This one you hear a little, and it just kind of explodes. You see sparks kind of around the thing. Okay. I'm gonna mark this one as down. Bonk. All right. Is there anything else you're doing for your turn, Steady?
That one more action.
That's well, I guess move on up this way.
Look at him go. Alright. Little spout.
It's my turn.
Tiny spouts.
Oh no!
I mean, that's like the worst possible turn.
I
Okay.
know.
Right, I will do this. Can't stop me. Okay, I want to. Okay, just checking the speed on that. I am not that fast. Both of these guys look basically the same. So this one's grabbed, right?
Yup, and the one that is being grabbed currently doesn't look like it's got a scratch on him yet.
I mean,
However, this
I'll,
one's been-
I'll fix that.
Yeah, however, this
Didn't I hit them all with a lightning bolt?
this was the one that critically succeeded up at the top, remember?
I'm pretty sure it still takes damage.
If you critically succeed on a basic check, you don't take damage.
That's true. It is lightning bolt, and it was a DC 29
Yeah.
basic reflex.
Alright, so Little Spout shall propel herself off the ground, jet over there, faster than the speed of something, and then she shall thwack the thing. Oh, I should probably target it. Target it. I should not roll it blind.
Oh, jeez. Look you go.
Oh no! Fire propelled death?
However, witches sound.
Alright, this is not automatically doubled, so you'll have to do double up arrows.
Oh man, alright, cool. And you whoosh over here. Double up arrows. Deal yourself a whopping 72 points of damage as you
Yeah. Well,
blast
I mean, I'm assuming the literal flame ascent propelled her and her club.
Yep.
And she just clotheslines it with the water club.
Ow. It was, yeah, that
And
really
he comes
hurt.
to a skidding halt, skid, thump against the wall.
This one, who had a cocky smile, has now missed Star Dancer and now has a very watery club bashing over its face. Not looking nearly as cocky as it just was about 6 seconds ago.
I'm here to help.
Oh, things that you hear before you die. Star Dancer.
Okay. I'm gonna go after this one. Why isn't it moving? Oh, I'm in reload mode.
Whoosh.
And where's my break? Oh, I forgot to target it. Whatever.
I mean, you know, I just thought, hey, this thing's grabbed. +2 never hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, well. That works, I guess.
Oh, there's the dice.
Definitely did.
A 25 does not hit, unfortunately. As you
Ooh, I
swing
see.
your force sword, whoosh.
5. Oh wait, that was supposed. I clicked on the -5 button.
I think that is correct. It is -5. However, you rolled a 19, which means that, let me just compare these. You do hit. It's not critical, but you hit. See that damage.
Okay. Let me make sure. Yep. Okay.
Nice.
Make it regret all of its life decisions.
You like see its like ethereal hat knock off and then poof back on top of its head. It looks very mad at you.
Okay. That was my actions.
Alrighty-o. That means we are bringing back to this one that is grabbed up here. Remind me what being grabbed does to you all exactly into your actions.
It can't move, and if it does anything with the manipulate trait, there is a 20% chance it messes up.
Aha! This is fair. Fair.
Other than that, it can do whatever the hell it wants.
Awesome. Then it's definitely going to try to smack Orion here. Look at that. Orion,
Yeah.
you're about to get smacked. As it like it doesn't really smack you. It more like reaches up a flamey finger tendril thing and just kind of caresses it down your face. Oh,
That's rude.
I know.
Does that have to do with a trait? Probably
it does,
not.
It does not. At 33.
That hits right on the dot.
Oh man, look at
Oh
you.
no.
Now you take some damage. Woo! 22 points, and I need a save from you. Oh boy.
What kind of save?
Let me just, I keep forgetting what it is. It is a 20, will save, that's what. Just had to read that. Will save.
Oh, he rolled really good.
You did, which means that, you, didn't do a critical success, a normal one. And much like,
You're just slightly on fire.
yeah,
Just a little.
much like Star Dancer, only for one round, those green flames kind of lick around you a little bit. You have weakness 5 to fire, but it won't be gone by the time you get to this creature's next round.
And I click the sun for myself, correct?
Yes, you click yourself, you click the bash icon, the asterisk, it looks like.
Okay. Done.
And it will continue to caress you. Again! Look at that.
I mean, that's what's rude.
I know. 27, which I don't think hits.
That does not hit.
And then it sticks out its tongue to boop you on the nose. For a third time.
That does not hit.
Look at that.
He tried really hard.
It looks sad that you snubbed its advances. Alright. Orion, deal with the problem.
Orion is going to go raged. First of all, do I need to maintain the grab? Or is he just grabbed until I decide he's gone?
No, he will get out at the end of your turn if you do not re-grab him. Does that make sense?
Okay. In that case,
Grabs last until the end of your next turn.
all right. In that case, Orion is going to rage, so he's going to transform, and he's going to say in Aklo this right here to that creature.
Yep, that sure is a thing.
Oh man, his
And-
eyes go wide.
And while he is raging, Orion is going to go bite. He's just going to rip into his throat and try to tear out that ectoplasm.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, I should have clicked him first. Okay, so strike.
6.
That hit.
Also, double right click the thing you're mauling. That's how you turn. Yep,
Ah,
right
thank
click.
All right, and then that's supposed to be at a -5. I didn't click the right button.
Oh no.
Minus 5.
24.
24 doesn't hit, but the first one hits, not critically though.
Okay.
Just
then-
reminder that he is flat-footed. Though if you check his sheet, it is updated for that attack.
Oh yes, it is.
Just in case that makes a difference.
Let me double check. 24 for the second. Does not, still does not hit. However, that does make your first attack a critical. Look at that.
Okay, and I realize I made a mistake because the Furious Grab is an action. Will you permit me to retract my final hit?
No, because you've already rolled for it.
Okay, well, I still get a critical hit. All right, he is no longer grappled, but he takes that much damage.
Let's see
Spout isn't alright. She's just trying to get flanked.
Ow! Alright, and you bite with your intimidating words, and how do you want to do this?
Orion speaks as he transforms, and the mandibles fold out of the sides of his mouth as his maw just gapes open. He grabs a hold of this thing's neck, and with the ghost touch, it is making much more serious contact than any other normal attack. And with that, he will rip out the entire creature's throat so that its head will spin off backwards and float down to the ground so that it lands into a pile of ectoplasm, where Orion will spit out the liquid onto the ground and then looks at the final one over here and smiles at it.
Oh dear.
And that will end.
You see that one over there, his eyes go all big, and yeah, that's
Little Spout clip-flops her hooves. Oh, good shot.
So this one, let me mark this one. Also, just a thing for your sake, Orion, that I learned with Thumbtack, which is really quirky, which is if you double right-click your token, I already have like Orion's mutagen form and things like that in the tokens folder, the character tokens folder. So you can click and change that whenever you want on this token and not have to modify things. You have to drag it, and you can also change the size.
And where do I put that? Or where do I find it?
Just double right-click your token.
When I do that, it just brings up the normal bars around the side, like my health, my health and.
Same here.
Oh, I might have to open up that permission. I will do that in a second then. Whatever permission.
I think you have to set us to be able to modify token stuff.
I shall do so then.
Right now, we are not allowed to do that, so it's shenanigans.
Yeah. I got you. Alright.
I can dig it though.
Your token settings for players, yes?
Yeah. We are those.
Alright.
Hey, now there's one thing.
Now you can do it. That is Orion's turn. This one is down, which brings us to Anseal. Anseal, there's one left. Oh no.
Well, it's a good thing I was already targeting him. I am going to attack him.
Uh-oh.
And I am going to infuse telekinetic projectile so it'll pick up a rock along the way and smash out the rock too.
Why not?
Yeah, you just shoot the arrow. I like to imagine that like the arrow gets there first, deals the damage, and goes, "Is that all you got?" Thunk, and just hits them.
Does a 34 hit?
34 does hit, yes.
Alright, so there's the damage for that, and here's the damage for telekinetic projectile.
Oh, here it comes. And yeah, that's exactly what happens. The arrow comes by and thwack. And he shakes his head and looks towards you as if that might be all of what it takes until, bonk, thunk, and it like seems to be like in the, in Mortal Kombat when they're like heads twirling around.
Finish it.
Yep, that's where it's at right now, as it has not yet disappeared. That's kind of where it's at the moment. If there's anything else you can do, Anseal, I'm not sure. Is that the end of your turn?
No, that's the end of my turn. That's all 3 actions.
Aw, man. Well, it is that thing's turn, and in a final spiteful grr, if you will, if I can progress the turns here. It's not liking my arrow presses. Look at that. Hang on. Where's escape? Let me.
Oh, I see you have transformed. How terrifying.
Hang on. Roll 20s. Not roll 20. Foundry's being a little slow on me right now. I might have to F5. Oh man, F5 saves lives. I'm glad that the desktop application does that.
Yeah, it's still basically using a browser to
Well, yeah, it's
figure it out.
Electron. But yeah, and it's already got Star Dancer with some fancy flames and their fire weakness, and so just as a final middle finger toward specifically, I guess Star Dancer in this case, you start feeling those flames upwards to you, and I need a save from you, a Fortitude save from you, Star Dancer. Feel this start to kindle up. Kindle.
I check to see if they have the book I want.
And you did succeed at your save. Not critically, which means you're only taking half this damage. Let me grab that really quick.
Yeah, I do have the 5 fire weakness applied, so.
Alright. I'm trying to see if they don't have a damage button for this, so I'll just have to roll it manually.
Oh, okay.
You change.
Well, then it's not fire damage, so it won't do it correctly.
Well, it's yeah, it's 5. If you have a weakness to fire, David, that's just the amount of damage you tack on the fire damage that you
Yeah,
Gotcha.
becomes extra. The half damage would be applied at the end, though, so it's due to the.
Yeah.
It's 2.5.
All right. So this is the total amount of damage. 37. The first 5d6 is fire damage. The second 5d6 is negative damage. If you have any weird.
Okay, and then 5 plus 5 on top of that?
Yep. This would be the.
Bam!
There you
Take that damage.
But then wouldn't it be halved because I saved?
go.
Oh, right.
Yep, yep,
No,
yep.
we'll click the one down arrow.
Okay.
And then yeah, tack
Ta-da!
and then tack on that extra 5.
I already did.
Oh, look at
It's
that.
there. See, +5.
Look at that. All right, cool. There you go. And that's what that one. That's its. That's just one action. 2 actions. Well, now it's got one more action, and you do see it.
It's a good action.
Oh yes.
Run away!
Yep. Steady shoot. It is your turn. There are many rocks around.
Suspicious number of rocks.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Where did the rocks come from?
Ground.
That's exactly what a rock would say.
I'll move over here. Okay, so I'll move
And
over
if you're
here.
inside a house, it does a dust bunny. You get pelted with dust bunnies.
Hold on. I have. How much do I have? 30. Okay, that's enough. Sweet. I punch. I hit her in the throat with an axe.
Oh boy, here it comes.
It's your favorite.
Oh boy. And steady shoot. Give me your damage. Yep. Is there any fancy finishing ways you would like to do this?
Well, this one it's specifically in the throat, so it goes up, and I basically slash off, kind of way deeper than I thought I would, and the head comes directly off.
The head flies up, and you remember how that first one back over there kind of sparked into a little explosion?
This is what I thought.
Well,
what
look
I
at
remember,
this.
yes.
Look at this. You made yourself an impromptu fireworks show as the head flies up, up, up,
What the hell?
and explodes in the air. Look at that.
Wow.
No. You done did do it. Now just use these guys, because they're no longer there. They were just fiery things, and they don't stay on the map dead. Aw. Look at that. Combat has ended. So you guys hear the coughing, sputtering from this here unicorn that they came out of.
I'm going to refresh my arrows from my bag of holding.
Alright.
I have 473 arrows in my bag of holding.
And Orion is going to calm down and go back to his original form and shake it off.
Alright. And you shake yourself off. Look at that.
Okay, that's all the ghosty, the grade people we found so far, right?
I hope
So
so.
far,
We're helping.
Look at that. And this
Yeah.
unicorn is sputtering back to life. And I take it you're gonna check him in the pile with the others.
first I'm going to do a medicine check to determine if he is suffering from, or she is suffering from any other ailments besides just having a necromancy thing pulled out of him.
And they don't seem to be suffering from anything, but after a couple seconds, seem to be suffering from a big case of confusion as they start patting their a little bit more frantically their chest.
I mean, this pony does appear to have a bone protruding from their head. Are you sure that's normal?
Yeah, it seems a little out there, but they do seem to be patting their chest, like clothing on their chest. They take a small breath of relief, and they kind of pull out a small little pendant, flip it open, close it. What happened?
Can I make a perception check to see what was inside the pendant?
You could certainly try, but I mean, the pendant is kind of like one of those opening things that kind of is facing away from you. However, you do realize that it is probably some kind of little little watch of some kind, and typically those have small pictures in them. At least in most books that you've probably read about them.
All right.
I
Dr.
was blind.
Which I should have done.
And Little Spout, you do see more than what Orion sees at his current vantage point, because, I mean, you're just behind the thing. And you do see what seems to be the unicorn that is currently presented to you, as well as what seems to be one other smaller one in the frame. The picture.
Is that a pony that is in this room anyway?
You look and see there are no other ponies in this room that are there. However, the unicorn still looks rather relieved and is clutching that pendant to their chest.
Yeah. But we saved you. Who's that person? Do we need to rescue them?
And do you speak Sphinx?
Yes, Little Sprout does speak the Sphinx.
And she is still clutching the thing, and she kind of looks over. Huh? Oh. And she realizes that you were kind of like looking in. You were kind of looking over her shoulder there. I'm sorry? What? She kind of like holds up the.
She switches the Sphinx. We saved you. Do we need to rescue that person?
She looks at it. I wish you could. And she takes a deep breath. Though I am just happy I have this picture of her still.
Do you know where she is?
And she kind of looks like a little bit like her ears fall back just a little bit. In the good graces of Soft Whisper.
Little Sprout tells. Oh. Okay. Sorry. And she delivers pats. So many pats.
Orion will ask her, "Are you a miner for these caves?"
She looks left and right. She kind of like assesses where she's at in the cave right now. She woke up in a different place and nods. Yes, this is the. She looks around. The Tizajo, yes?
Tizajo?
Yes. And I'll spell that out in the chat for you, just so you have it.
Chat.
I'm good at spelling. I did it right.
Tizajo.
No, I was close.
So you seem, she looks around, she kind of starts noticing the yes, this seems like the Tizajo mines. Yes, this was my assignment.
What's in the mines south of here? One of the areas are blocked off. We're going to have to dig through.
In the area south, and she kind of thinks, that's, and she thinks, I do not recall any areas that are blocked off.
Well, what's in the southernmost portion of the cave?
And she kind of thinks, she thinks. She's rubbing her head. She seems to be like having a hard time recalling some things, given that she just came out of a coma. And kind of opens up after just a few seconds. That is where, yes, that is where the big operations have been focused. They have found some other stone there, and that is the last thing I can recall about the area. I was not mining there last.
Are golems a normal sighting in these caves?
Golems, the security ones? Yes.
The big rock ones. We've dealt with 2 of them. Are there more?
There should be. They are here to make sure that we stay safe. If there are, she kind of gives a wee chuckle, you know, giant spiders and things that you would find in the caves.
Oh, giant spiders. I like spiders.
Yes, or other things, and you have the occasional ne'er-do-well who comes in and tries to take us from our masters. She shakes her head.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. And, yeah, we're going to make sure you stay safe. Orion will grab her by the scruff of the neck like he has before, and she's going to be dragged over here next to the well.
You drag her. She seems like this is very awkward, ow, and you set her down here, and your wonderful cleric friend Blinks over here, going over there swiftly and kind of kneeling down next to her, looking up toward you, Orion. Is that really necessary?
She just got out of a coma. She might not know how to walk yet.
But she's not a kitten. Do that to the Persians, at least. They go all limp. Don't do that to ponies.
I need healing.
I know.
What the hell?
Alright, alright. Well, this one does too, so, and he looks toward the rest of you guys. All of you guys, woohoo, all around. Gather around, gather around.
Little. Oh. Okay. Well, since you're offering group hugs, Little Spout does not say no to group hug.
Alright, and I'm trying to remember how clerics things work on here. Part of me realized, yeah.
It should be 1d8 per spell level.
Per spell level. Alright, you guys are this level.
And I'm assuming they're using a point of their divine font.
Yeah, and that's just a burst, right?
So
Like,
it's,
poof.
it's automatic. Well, they can use it as a 1, 2, or 3 action, but this is a group hug, so I'm assuming it's 3 action.
Yep.
Which means it does a burst equal to 1d8 per spell level, and that's it. You're done.
Fantastic. He's going to be doing it at 5th level, so 5d8, right? 5d8?
Yep.
Alright, roll.
Everybody gets it.
Fantastic. Whoosh.
So click the heart. Click it like you mean it. Think.
Look at you guys go. And even the unicorn looks suddenly a lot better. Whoosh. And everybody...
However, Little Spout will begin poking at Smart Horse. Poke, 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 poke. Poke, poke, poke.
That's your start answer.
Smart horse.
You look
With a little
look
esoteric.
You look a little beat up. Want me to give you a hand?
Just a bit.
Okay. I mean, I'm all out of hands, but I have lots of water, so just sit down and relax.
Mm-hmm.
And she begins
He's not trying to
administering.
drown me anymore.
No, she doesn't do that. She's like very gently washing the wounds and helping to soothe things. And basically, she's taking a 10-minute healing thing. That's what she's doing.
It's not.
So-
It's not 10 minutes of.
Well, see, that was the problem with the other Little Spout. She was like, "Here, have some healing water, all of it at once." Wait, what the? This Little Spout administers it nice and slowly.
Orion pokes the cleric.
And he gets his intention. And now, if you're gonna do that whole, grab you by the scruff thing to me, I gotta say, I would rather not. I would rather decline your advances.
Okay, that's fine. I just need more healing.
Oh, and he blinks, and kind of tilts. He's looking at you. Do you look particularly? Yeah, you look a little bit.
I'll be with you in a second. Little Spout's still working.
And he looks toward everybody else. Does anybody else need any more healing? He could just shoot them all at once.
Oh,
How much?
How much did I get healed by? I got healed by.
How much is
Still about 20 down, but
how much is Little Spout healing me for?
Like, you did it.
Yeah, I'm still a little far down actually. I'm about 40 hit points out. 50 hit points out.
And
Oh,
he,
So
Orion
working
is
on
also
it.
points out.
he takes a deep breath then. Okay. And he notices that steady, by the way, I should note, you still have that green flicky flame around you. You are the only one that does.
That's because you're the most awesome.
Tries to
20
brush it off unsuccessfully.
Oh, are you exploding? Did he explode in healing?
Everybody explodes with healing, yeah, pretty much, for 29. So,
Alright.
give yourself
Look
an-
that hard.
woot, I am fully healed.
Orion pokes the cleric again.
I swear to the gods. What? He looks...
I need more.
He blinks. You look
Just
fine.
wait a bit. I'll get to you.
Poke him more. Poke, poke, poke.
Why are you still poking him?
Because I haven't fully healed yet.
He blinks at you. You look perfectly fine. You just got a couple scratches. Look. He points to your scratches.
Okay, well, a scratch or a scab knee on one of these ponies wouldn't be a big deal, but
Have you noticed none of them have scratches and things like that? I've been healing them too, and I need to reserve a lot of them for this. And he looks around. I can't just let their stories fall apart too.
Well, frankly, their stories are at an intermission. They're just sitting around. Like, make them sweep the floors or cook food or something.
They all look at you, Orion, squint.
Don't you squint at me. We saved your
So
life.
much
Get back to work.
Infinite squinting.
This one kind of backs up as you like think, don't squint at me. Okay, like just kind of backs up a little bit. Hey, no need to be rude. You.
Little Spout requires 10 minutes to do what she's doing. I should point out, if everybody actually has medicine, they could use it on you.
There's Thumbtack. There it is. Your pushpin friend starts kind of flittering around and does land on your head there, Orion. Oi! If you want more of a scratch, I could give you one.
How long can you hold your breath?
And he kind of thinks. What do you ask?
Orion flies and hovers over the well.
Alright, point taken. And he flutters up. Flutter. Alright,
Orion
no cool scratches for you then, eh?
Well, fine. No more candy for you.
What? Unfair. Right size of studies. Can you believe the sight of him? He flutters over to you. Flutters over to you, Little Spout. Try to do something nice for people. Look, lodges are always at it, eh?
You're allowed to scratch my ears. I wouldn't mind. She says as she's still applying gentle water.
Well, I take you up on that offer, and he hovers under your head and gives your ears a scratch. Scratch.
Ear twitch. You'll get your turn when I'm done. Alright, look at that. And you spent 10 minutes to do the thing, yes? Alright. Yes, 10 minutes, at which point lots of healing happens. So much healing. That much healing.
That is quite a bit of healing. You are correct.
Star Dancer. Heart.
I just realized we are underground, so we don't know what time of day it is. How many hours have passed since we slept last time?
I don't even think 24 hours have passed since you guys have slept last time, because you guys pretty much woke up, you went down.
Alright.
We came out here, so I don't think it's even been a couple hours.
Yeah, it's pretty much been like about 2 or 3 hours since you guys have officially like woken up.
Okay.
Now Little Spout would look over to Dr. O'Brien. She shall tilt her head. Really? Nobody knows how to do first aid. Okay, fine. She starts applying the water.
I did first aid to myself already. Now I have to wait.
Water. Just sit still.
I did put that Little Spout waterboarding everyone to heal them.
Yeah, unfortunately,
that was the older, angrier Little Spout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was Little Spout with daddy issues. Dead and gone.
This Little Spout still has daddy issues, but she got some good therapy.
This Little Spout is more determined and less losing her head.
Well, I mean, it's hard. It's hard not to lose your head when you're around steady shoot.
All right, we'll point out if it's anybody who used focus, this is a perfectly good time to refocus.
Yeah. Refocusing just gets you back all your focus points, I believe, right?
It gets you back 1 focus point, and you can only use it if you use the focus. So you can only regain 1 focus ever.
Oh, okay.
Until the beginning of the day, in which case you can only.
I haven't used any of my focus points because.
All right, I'm just checking. 10-minute periods. They're useful. They're the standard unit of time, basically. Exploration stuff.
1 minute, 10 minutes. 1 day. That's the time periods of this game.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, well, assuming nothing stops her, she will apply the healings to Orion. Doc?
Yes.
Does she succeed at healing the Orion?
Oh, I have.
Is she attacked by space monkeys?
She's not attacked by space monkeys. There's nothing that comes up.
Sure!
Look at that. I didn't see a roll. Oh, there's the roll. There.
Yeah.
Well, I was waiting to make sure the 10 minutes went by.
Yeah. You're good.
Orion is up and feeling good. And he bounces off of your back and lands on steady shoot.
Little Spout tilts her head. You're a bit large.
It's okay. He used his wings to parachute himself onto your back, so it was very light.
She turns an ear to her small companion. You're about the right size for me. Let's go.
Oi, I'm staying right here with this one, eh? Remember? And he points toward the cleric.
Oh, fine, but you'll miss out on all the fun adventure.
Oi, rather,
Oh,
eh?
yeah.
You guys are all
That's
with the
right.
ghosts and stuff. I can't hit much of those.
Well, that's right. I had forgotten. You're not very good at opening doors for us.
Shut you. And he looks towards you. It doesn't matter when that one can just bash him right in, eh? Points towards steady shoot.
I guess. Probably shouldn't
I mean,
vandalize.
that is a thing that he can do.
Probably shouldn't vandalize the area.
They look around the area. Oi, well, you're right, destroyed all the mushrooms around here, eh? Who's to say these guys didn't want to do hardcore drugs, eh? That's what I'm saying, eh?
Wait, there were mushrooms around here?
There were. You guys burned them all.
Yes.
Or-
When we first
When
came through
the
and determined this must be
Griffin
the cause of
exploded.
the memory loss, which it might have been. There might have been some
I-
other stuff going on.
oh
I
no
don't
no
remember any of that.
You're the person who burned all of them, actually, alright?
Wait, no, it was Little
don't-
Spout.
Oh, well, I mean, you made the suggestion to gather them all up, and then Little Spout, yeah, just, like, incinerated them. You know,
all-
Joker style with the pile of money. It's the
And
sentiment.
as it turns out, I have fire. Wait, you got fire? I have all the fire. And then
I-
everything started catching on fire.
I don't remember any of this. Why did we burn the mushrooms?
Because the mushrooms, we thought that they were responsible for
Or memory loss.
memory loss, and yeah, for that thing I can't do, memory,
Oh, man.
which might still
Boy,
be
if
true.
only
it
you
might
didn't
still
have
be-
memory loss.
I don't know. That sounds made up. Anyway, we should get moving.
It's kind of sus. That's what he said. Anyway. Little Spout is ready for adventure.
Alright,
Oh no, I'm targeting Orion. How did we?
Claire
Sorry about
calls
that.
out to you guys as you guys move on. Sure to bring up back anyone else that you find, eh? You gotta make a new chapter. Sorry, that's thumbtack. Gotta make a new chapter for anybody you bring back. All right.
You got.
oh wait that's the right right.
Let's have them pick the floor while we're gone. I want this place spotless before I get back.
You're a weirdo. Um,
You're a weirdo. Says to Start Answer says to the person who has this weird underground base. Yes. Yes, he is.
He now wants the underground to be spotless. From
I'm
people that
assuming-
don't work for him?
Number 2 is strewn with rubble.
Yes. Well, that was just the counter, but yeah, that was the counter of the bombs before they went off.
But still, that room,
Yeah.
rubble.
Rubble.
So much rubble.
Now, this area, before I rejoined up with everyone, down here, there was the sound of moving about the other side.
Mhm.
So there's something on the other side of those rocks.
Little Spout extends a very furry ear, puts it up against the wall.
Blind perception check, ye.
Well, yeah, it's hearing perception check, not sound perception check.
Well,
Not sight. So it wouldn't matter if he's blind or not.
That's fair. But, the answer is yes, Little Spout. You do hear things from behind the rocks. Namely, other rocks moving around, it sounds like. And that same... You know that sound that Guardians make in Breath of the Wild? Like the...
I did not play that game.
Well, it's like a little mechanical... Not really mechanical, but like a... you could assume arcane ordering and rock moving. And then, accompanied by it, a small giggle.
Little Spout shall walk nice and slowly, as opposed to making loud flip-flops. Okay, so I think maybe Earth Elemental, Earth Golem, and also Operator? Some kind of imp, I think, maybe. I don't know. Little Spout shrugs. Shrug.
Do they bleed?
Probably.
Do they bleed? Can we make them bleed?
All right.
Do
Then we
you
need
want
to
them to?
Yeah.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. But we've also killed lots of things that don't bleed. So
But if they don't bleed, are they actually dead?
maybe we can't tell.
Orion's gonna start grabbing rocks and pulling them out.
It's
Grab.
fireworks blood.
Grab. Chuck. Grab.
Little Spout looks for awesome secret passages. Maybe she can
Maybe.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Take your time, take your
Literally through the mountain.
Alright, give me a second. I'm trying to do something here. It's being difficult with me. Thanks, Foundry.
Secret tunnel.
Why is this being I do not think it likes this. You were looking for more secret things around. Don't seem to find them.
Secret tunnel. There's no secret tunnels?
There's no secret tunnels directly around you that you're able to find. However, you do start seeing things through here. I'm just shortening up the walls, so it's like you're chucking
Yeah,
rocks.
that's fine. That was cool though, because it was like gradually doing it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Little
Orion-
Spout shall assist in picking things, rocks, and tossing them.
Orion extends his wing and gently puts it on top of your hoofs to get you to stop. I see one. It's moving. It's moving.
I used to be able to get smooth earth, but apparently that's not a thing anymore.
I lost sight of it. There's definitely an earth golem on the other side.
Ha! I knew it sounded like a golem.
And I see some more of those green glowing stones, but nothing else. We need to gather the party before we move in. Party!
I'm supposed to do it loudly.
Oh, sorry. Party. They can't hear me if I don't do it
Where the hell
loud.
did you go?
Little Spout stares, and suddenly a great big arrow pointing downwards. And it's like glowing. There's like a little image of Little Spout pointing, point.
Huh. Anzio, we need our party. Go get him, please.
There's where you are.
Point. It's a nice floaty illusion.
Nice.
Look at that.
Alright. There's an earth golem on the other side of there. Little Spout thinks there's probably a water golem too.
Water. Said I think there's a operator, somebody who's telling them what to do. So I got an imp or something.
Suddenly you
Are
hear
we here?
what?
Go ahead. I think you're about to answer my question.
And then suddenly as you guys kind of start like looking through here, talking about the things and whatnot, you hear that giggle once more, and suddenly, like, if you're looking through, I think some of you guys can see this, yeah? You do see that its eye turns from that blue to the red that happened when you saw that one ghost take over the other.
What do you see?
I don't see anything.
I think it's safe to go in.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand back here for a minute.
Good
It's not
idea,
very
Anzio. You watch our backs.
If you want to just push the remaining rocks out to make a space, someone is going to need to roll a strength check. Because now it's the big rocks. You got all the small ones out to be able to look through the thing. And now the big boulders remain.
Little Spout cheats. Because she's a cheater, as it turns out.
Water.
Well, specifically, she does that.
Let's see.
She will heighten it up to 20 feet, because why not? And then she will just take a 20-foot cone of water to just kind of clear out the passage.
And much like that last stage in a car wash, you do the whole, whoosh and just whoosh, 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 whoosh.
There. She goes, Poosh!
Nice. All right, Star Dancer. You're the strongest one among us. We need you to go first.
What?
Little Spout.
I'm sorry. Orion jumps down off of Steady Shoot, who then promptly goes in front of him anyway.
She's looking around suspiciously.
look around suspiciously.
Glowing.
Thump, thump. You hear thumping, thudding,
Uh-oh.
Oh, there he is.
Run away!
and it looks towards you.
Can
Oh,
I rage
man.
now? No, you paused already.
Oh boy, it looks towards you from the corner that it comes around. Seemingly it was searching. Oh man, it had spotted a little spout, that's for sure, because that's who its gaze fixes on. And now
It admires the adorable little spout and petting speed.
it does, yes. Let me select things here,
No, it's petting too hard. Stop it now.
including start answer. Look at that. Alright, bonk. There we go.
You need answer.
Apparently, little spout saw this coming.
Yes, I'm trying to find where Anskel's at. Where's Anskel?
I'm behind Lysander.
Oh man, you're further back there. Oop, there you go. What is it?
Stop hiding.
I'm not hiding. I'm a ranger. I'm like the cat Legolas.
You need to arrange
I
it
mean-
to be closer.
I mean, that sounds like I'm not hot. I'm just fire. You know, I'm still sure that makes you hot.
Alright, let me drag.
I don't know what's up
Steady
with
shoot.
tonight.
Steady shoot. You need to click the initiative. Yeah. Yes. There you go. Hey, everybody's faster than Gollum. That's nice.
Alright. And look at this. Start off. Let's start answers. Combat begins. You heard that whirring down the way, and then a sudden.
Dear God, I thought I was first. You were really good.
Well, I can't see a thing, so I guess I'll be going closer.
Look at that. Closer and closer you get.
Well, look, things.
Man, it's looking this way. There we go. It's got its one eye focused on the spout. Focus.
Little Spout understands. Some people just like to gaze on the magnificence of Little Spout.
Okay, that was all 3 actions to move.
Oh man, well you got way in there.
You dashed.
Alright, little
So
spout.
much dash.
No, you can't dash in the system. Just move 3 times. Jeez.
No. Well, I mean, there
Don't
are
waste
feet for
terminology.
that.
No.
Alright, anyway, this thing is now looking at her. Very unkindly.
Oh yes.
She feels that she should probably do something. Something important. So, what she will
Hey,
do...
friend.
Huh?
I was looking at you unkindly. Fix that. Make friends.
Yeah. Yes, that is the goal. To make the dearest friend. She will go to here. There.
Zoom.
Whee!
And you successfully cast. Do they
Yes,
have
forward.
attacks of opportunity, which is negative, as it does not swing at you. Oh man.
She jets right up past it, scoots around behind it, because that's a thing that she likes to do. Then she will. Let's check a thing. Yeah, actually, there's no reason why not to do that. She will gather power, which would theoretically trigger more attacks towards Rudy, but it doesn't seem to have those, so that's fine. And then she brings her Steam Club. You like Steam Clubs, right?
Oh man, love them.
Oh, I should not be blind.
All right.
I should also target the thing. There, I targeted the thing.
On Peel Stick, I will reveal said rolls. As in 30, you roll to go bash it, and do barely do so.
Oh, hey, I was worried. 'Cause that's not a terribly good roll.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoosh, you deal your 71 points of damage to this golem.
But that is my entire turn, was move into position, gather, steaming.
Yeah, bonk. Hit him. You hit him for that. Though as Rock do, you seem to be just slightly less effective than you might. Still does.
Disappointment.
Alright.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I just realized a thing.
Oh?
This thing's actually a golem, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's going to ignore the fire part of the damage.
Yes. Which is...
Basically, you should probably undo the damage and just use the one down arrow.
What shot?
Like it does half damage. Does that make sense?
Yes. That makes
Since
sense.
half of it was fire.
There you go.
Although Little Spout would probably notice the fire a little bit, just like absorbing into it. Like, wait, what?
Yep. It is rocky, and unfortunately, rock is not the most flammable.
Yes, but the bludgeoning works at least. That's
Yes.
good. Though she wasted her time charging up, but I mean, she doesn't have how golems work memorized.
There we go.
So that still feels like a totally legit in-character tactic.
Yeah. Alright. If that is your turn, then we move to
Yes,
Antio.
all 3 actions completed.
I hear lots of bangs and booms from the room, so I'm going to move forward.
It's usually the best
Yeah, there was
distraction.
a sudden rush
Some
of
movement?
steam.
That is 2 movements. Ah, I can see it here. I'm going to shoot it. Unfortunately, just with a normal arrow.
Shoot. A normal arrow.
Does he score?
You do.
I think he scored.
There is the damage. Oh, that was awful.
Could have been worse.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage, and you do strike it for such. Bonk, though, like I said, dealing less damage than you would expect, given as your arrow shaft doesn't scratches the rock. Man, it is hard getting that arrow where it needs to go.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, that's your turn then. We move to Mr. Orion.
Dr. Orion is going to go into a rage. Roar!
It's big scary. Oh man, yeah, big scary
And he's going to correct himself. And he's going to try something a little risky. I want to see if this works. So he's going to move 30 feet for his second action, and then for his final action, he is going to attack with a skill feat called Assurance, where I get to take a flat 10 on athletics checks. But also, because I am raging, I get what is
You
it?
get bonuses for athletics?
Yes, a Furious Bully, I believe. Yes, that's it. I get a +2 circumstance bonus to athletics for attacks.
Okay, but there is a problem there. A small problem. If you use Assurance, you don't get to have any.
No?
You don't get to
It's
what?
29, period.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's
Nothing
forego-
changes that. Well, it's the plus and the minus. It means all the negatives that should be there don't happen. But also, I would say you don't really need to Assurance because it's your first attack of the round.
yeah. Assurance is like if you're going to use your third action and you're like, I want to grapple him as my last one,
Okay.
and I no longer get penalties. I just get a flat
29.
10 plus my
Right.
level, basically.
Which is still pretty damn good, but you could probably do better by actually using it and also getting that +2.
All right. In that case, I will simply. Oh wait, not bite.
No, it's athletics.
Does this work? No, it does not. Okay, I just need to click the skill.
Yeah, click that skill. You probably want to drag that skill over to your hotbar because you will be using it.
I will next turn. All right. So yeah, first attack action. This will be at a +2. 39.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep, that is good. Good enough to hit. Bonk. Not critical,
Right.
but definitely hit.
You grabbed it.
He is grabbed, and I will pull that down to my macro bar.
You have
There we
tight
go.
I mean,
Kessler, if
it was
remember
actually
correctly.
+4 because I was also playing. Oh wait, no, grabs don't care about it.
And like,
Yes, I do have Titan Wrestler.
big. You could share notes with Thumbtack on that one. Alright. So you have grappled.
Maybe
Grab.
he'll be able to grab things that are medium size.
That's why he wants to scratch your ear so we can get some practice in.
Oh, that's your turn?
That is my turn. Steady shoot starts.
Nice, steady shoot. A thing has a head. Fix that.
Mm,
I mean, this is a uniquely steady shoot problem.
yes, steady shoot moves in. 30 feet.
Like the song.
This is from Legend of Zelda. Ocarina.
And I move 30
And-
feet over
and
here.
To make it a strength character who gets a feat that whenever he
Rage,
kills something, the head pops off. Doesn't matter how he kills it, the head pops off.
Yeah, somehow, some way, like.
You punch him in the gut, his head flies off.
Yeah. All right, 39 does hit. Any other?
Give him a hearty handshake.
Now
That would be my third. That would be my third hit.
All right, give me 1 second. Did you hit critically? Did you? Let me double check something though, really quick before I say.
Wait, why are we rolling it so many times?
Okie dokie. That should be good. I don't think I have any things about that.
Ow.
Yes, you hit it critically. Bonk.
So double the powers.
And then I was using the silencing strike, which could give it stunned 1. The DC 32 fort save.
Yeah. So let's see here. This would be the double arrows. Yes.
Yeah.
You hit it twice. Yes.
Yes. What? No, I hit it once.
I hit it once. All right. Hang on. 1 second.
I had to use my two moves to get over to him.
All right, hang on,
Can't do it.
All right. And then silencing strike, so it has to give you a fortitude save, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. DC for that is 20.
It should be 32.
32. Aha, look at that. He was not silenced as you and suddenly like a huge chunk of rock just kind of crumbled away off of it.
Yeah, I do a ton of damage, but I don't actually hit it in the throat. So, I go straight for its vitals instead of its throat.
Yeah.
Whoops, question mark.
Oopsie. All right. So in that case, it seemingly kind of stops for a second. You see its fist down into the ground, and suddenly a pulse comes out. Oh no, it's a pulse. And that looks like Orion, Steady Shoot, and Little Spout are on the way, and I need a fortitude save for you guys.
This is legendary.
I don't like fortitude. So.
We do.
That's an excellent fortitude save.
You succeed critically.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you-
think
Critical
I also
success.
critically succeed.
Steady Shoot, however, did not critically succeed, or normally succeed.
Shaking my head.
Look at that. However, Steady Shoot, you are slowed 1 for 1 minute. That being
For
said,
a minute?
Yep, for a minute.
Jeez. Oh man.
And as you get slowed 1, it looks towards you and its eyes fixed towards you because you're the only one that looked like they slowed down. Oh no! Look at that. And now it's gonna punch you.
Touch my friend.
Yes, first punch. Whoosh. I think
Are
this
these
is going-
considered manipulation actions?
They are
No.
not. Well, if I can click the macro here, it'll come across. Bonk. Oh, ignore the second one. I will delete that. Oh, no, I won't delete it, but I'll just subtract 5 from the second one, because it's definitely going to punch you twice. 27 and 26. Do those hit? Steady.
Hold on. Check.
726.
The second one hits.
Well,
Wait, no, 27, 26, man.
Oh no, neither of them.
alright, then it tries to punch you and fails. Oh. That's its turn. And we move to Star Dancer.
Sorry, I see 27 and 31. That's
Yeah, I
right.
accidentally clicked the macro twice because I was trying to get the first one to go, the second one went. I was like,
Oh, okay. Right, okay, so I have slowed. Okay.
Yep. Alright, it is your turn, Star Dancer.
Yep.
Bill can do it.
Yeah, there's nowhere I can go to get flanking. Okay.
It is flat-footed, however.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
That would be flanking. Or the north side of it. One or the other.
Do flanking and that was almost a 20. Do flanking and flat-footed bonuses not stack?
No, flanking it causes it to be flat-footed. And
Okay.
since it's already flat-footed, it doesn't really matter.
I see.
Alright,
Three.
a 23 with it in its current state will not hit, unfortunately. Whoosh. It's kind of pulls its head back, making a gonking noise. You know the kind.
33.
33
Ooh,
does
Kind
hit.
of little square robots make.
Yes. Like the gonk droids. It's actually kind of like, this is like a mix between a gonk droid and a guardian from Breath of the Wild, if you ask me. I'll have to show you those after this, David. It's like a perfect representation of how I view a lot of golems. Like this.
Okay. Smack.
Yes, smack. You smack it. Smack it good. Swoosh. Thud. Nice and hearty whack. You start seeing its light flicker out. Oh man. As normal, you have the stone armor. Token of that. It's getting there. And that is your turn. Start answer. Move to action.
Yep.
Little Slouch, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I mean, she would gather up all of her power for steamy goodness, except it doesn't work, so she's stuck with the water. And she shall instead bash it into little rocky pebbles. That's legit, right?
Yes.
Right.
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it!
Nope, I'm bashing it.
Ah man, that hits
That's a
critically.
pretty good bash. Oh, that's a lot of bash.
Oh man, I'm sure it is. Ha! Little Spout,
Double plus arrow that.
how would you like to do this?
So it is currently being lovingly held in the embrace of Orion, but it tried to swing. Actually, it was dodging Star Dancer, right?
Yes.
Yes. So it dodges, which means it's not looking at Little Spout because it's basically focusing on the south side. So she gets really angry. Hey, I was here first! And she jumps up, little spurts of flame holding her up. You look at me! And just when it even considers looking at her, that's when she's driving the water club into its eye.
Yep. And Orion.
Right, in a very unkind fashion.
And Orion sees the end of that water spear on the other side. I like to think that it just gets right next to his nose and then it pulls back because he's grappling it.
Yeah, doing that, his ears will fold flat against his skull, and his eyes will go wide, and the pupils in his eyes will dilate nice and wide, and then slowly close back as it pulls away.
Little Spout lands gently. Boop. Alright, take care of it.
Clunk clunk, and the thing remains dormant on the ground now as you've defeated it. Ah.
Now, GM, I am so angry, so furiously angry that I just cannot leave my rage state, especially considering that there's probably other things in here that will make me angry. So I'm not going to be fatigued for the next 60 seconds, right?
No, there is no fatigue for ending your rage, which you have to because there's no enemies anymore. But you cannot go back into rage until the time passes. That's the problem.
All right. Well, Ryan's going to suggest we kind of hang back and chill for at least 60 seconds.
I feel like that might be Steady Shoot's interest too, given that he slowed for a minute.
It just makes sense when you think about it.
Alright, and you guys start waiting, and I mean it's somewhat amusing that Steady Shoot is shaking his head somewhat slightly slower than normal. Whatever Steady Shoot's doing, slightly slower than normal.
Doing Steady Shoot things.
Give me a perception rolls from ye, all of mine.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, so surprised.
9.
That was not blind.
Whoosh. While you roll that, I'm gonna move this from the battle music to calm one. Oh man. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Spout, Star Dancer, Orion. I don't see one from Ancio
Sorry.
What are we rolling? Sorry.
or Stage.
Blind.
Perception?
Yeah, we're rolling perception.
Yes.
We are
Blind.
looking.
Blind perception.
Everyone can perceive in this edition. They decided that being not be able to see was weird, so everyone can now see.
Ooh, steady shoot.
Pathfinder 2 patch note. We gave very many eyes.
Are we still in combat?
Negative.
No.
You
Okay.
have to click the end combat.
Oh yes, I do.
But we are staying put for a moment while Steady Shoot and Orion get our heads cleared. Like you could move
Well, I was
up
just
to-
gonna move closer, really quick.
Yeah, that's. We're just not going to explore any further for a moment.
I have to reload the page because it glitched out again.
All right. I'm gonna whisper something to the steady shoot. Look at that.
Whisper.
All right. And your minute passes, and once again,
I think something laughed. Like underground. I think. Oh, excuse me. I think something left underground.
Tilt her head left, tilts her head right. Oh.
Left, you say?
As in, went away.
Oh. You're talking very strangely. What's wrong with you?
I am slow.
No
Everything
about
is,
this squinting.
it's harder to move.
Do you listen slower too?
I
you
think
squint
I'm
at
fine.
it and see it fleet away.
No, that's not how squinting works. Oh my God.
But you
Wait,
did-
everyone, move away from the walls, quick. Orion looks over in the distance and probably thanks to his dark vision, sees some dynamite over there.
You do. Though that one's not embedded in the wall. That one is just a box of dynamite, looking like it's probably set to be ready to place into the wall. And in fact, with your dark vision, you do notice that along this wall there are divots, like little circular holes in which that would be the case.
Just think of what shenanigans you can get into with that.
I'm thinking. How much time has passed, GM?
How much time has passed? Definitely.
A minute
a minute,
since
yeah.
you got.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're good to go.
Little
Alright.
Spout, you did spy a thing, and that thing moved this way.
Yes. You saw that. However, she sees other things.
You do see what looks to be a kind of cobbled, partially, like, it looks like this was like, the walls in this are kind of like when you started taking out those rocks one by one, the smaller ones. Looks like they were mining to this, but it was not completed yet. And you do see those circular divots in the wall, similar to the ones that Orion is seeing over there, next to the TNT.
It's a bunch of crystals. Crystals.
Yes, you do see a bunch of crystals. Red ones, blue ones, and yellow ones.
I mean, that's very fancy, but. Well, just in case. Just.
How many sticks of dynamite are in this box?
She's going to search.
Hang on,
Search for
one moment, you. The wall didn't stop you from doing it, but yeah, like it's you could see in there, but like I mean, unless you have something that can squeeze you through the tiny cracks in the rocks and things like that, like it's not accessible.
Oh, is that small of a crack?
Yeah. I was trying to simulate that with the lighting on the wall, but
There was a time when I could just flow through that.
yes.
Except now I have to just cast spells. But still, I'm just gonna squint through there looking.
Look.
Yes. I will still search. I won't waste my resources unless I actually see something worth getting to.
All right. What do you? You are certainly you look in there, and like I said, mainly what you see are blue crystals, those yellow crystals, and those really explosive red ones.
Very fancy. Alright, then you shall leave that behind. Guys, come on.
There's a box here.
Tracks over here.
Orion seems to be looking at a box back over here.
How many sticks of dynamite are in this box?
Sticks of dynamite. Let me pause you right there just for a second.
No.
You look to count how many sticks of dynamite are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Orion takes all of them.
You have 7 small sticks of dynamite. Hoorah!
I will put those in my bag of holding. And now that I've got the fun stuff, I'm ready to move on.
Right. What are Ansiel and Steady Shoot doing back up here?
Well, you paused as I was about to move, so.
Oh, my bad. It's just like everybody was separating it out, so I had to pause, just in case. So I can pay attention to everybody at once.
Sorry, did we ever search the golems to see if they had anything interesting on them? Or in them?
You had not done that, but is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, we should do that. Steady Shoot, rip this thing open. Let's look inside.
Let's get these what?
Rip it open. I want to see what's inside.
Sure. What am I ripping open?
The golem.
Oh, okay.
You rip
I
open
start attempting to disassemble the golem.
You disassemble the golem. Honestly, it's not too hard. Just like
Disassemble.
you start disassembling it. 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece. Oh, and Steady, you do notice something fancy. A small piece of paper. And it looks like it's in a pink little envelope. A little heart on it.
Ooh, what's that?
Okay, I open the envelope.
You open the envelope and see
Make a
very
reflex save.
fancy handwriting, similar to the note that you already do have in your bag. It just says, "That's not very nice to do to my golems." And it looks in the bottom. There's a little like tilde, and it just says, "I redrop." And then below that, it just says, "P.S. Yes, I'm talking to you, Steady Shoot."
What's it? What's it? What's it? What's it? What's it?
It's a note from my girlfriend.
What'd she say?
I mean, this is what it was.
No, Orion jumps up on a Steady Shoot and tries to look over him to read the note.
If you are jumping around Steady Shoot, if Steady Shoot is not hiding the note from you, you would read such things.
Yeah. It's not a personal note, so that's fine. Nothing weird there. Just, a thing. It's like.
She put your name on it.
Yes.
How would she know that you would be destroying this golem?
I'm not sure.
Who is she
Time
anyway?
travel?
What? Time travel? Who does that?
She does.
True.
Well, is she going to show up?
Maybe?
Well, why would she put a node inside this golem? Did she, if she's time traveling, did she see you destroy this golem already?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she scried it or something?
Do we have to tear open every single golem just for you to talk to your girlfriend? Why don't you call her?
I don't know how to call her. I mean, it's ridiculous. Why are you saying this?
No wonder you're not married.
I like to imagine like the Sims negative over top Steady's head. Like the minus. Friendship decreases.
Oh, hey, shiny stuff.
Shiny stuff, yes. With walls that look like they were set to be TNT'd, as you see 2 small divots where the TNT would go in.
Oh, nice. How many sticks would fit in there?
2.
I'm gonna put 7 in there.
What?
Are ya?
Yeah, All right. I mean, I got 7 sticks of dynamite. I don't want them to be wasted.
We have 7 sticks, but those divots are made specifically for those pieces of dynamite. So you can stick 1 in each hole, and you have 2 in there, unless you're just leaving the other 7 on the outside of somewhere.
Yeah, you know, there's an R-rated joke in here somewhere, but I'm just gonna play it out.
I see this. I'm gonna step back around this pillar.
Fantastic. Good decision. All right.
Yeah.
You stick the dynamite in the spots, and now have exposed wicks. Look at you.
Yeah. All right.
What
There
are
we go.
Blowing up. Why are we doing this?
There's a hole that needs to be blown up because there's good stuff on the other side of it.
You were probably going to explode the red ones.
No, I'm just going to explode the dynamite so that way we can get the shiny stuff on the other side.
Spout rubs the side of her head. Good luck.
Does anyone have fire?
Yes?
Okay, good. You light the dynamite.
No.
Don't make her a part of this. She already doesn't
I mean,
want
I
to do
can
it.
light the dynamite with an arrow. I can cast magic into it and light it with an arrow.
Fine.
No. I like the arrow. No, you're not permitted to light my dynamite.
But fine.
Steady,
going
don't
to-
die.
I'm going to peek around the corner and imbue an arrow with produce flame, and fire it at the wicks.
All right. So you're like doing that, like fires it. It kind of goes across the 2 wicks and hits the wall somewhere on the other side, right? Like
Yeah.
going by. Yeah.
What do you
Now
mean,
just.
2 wicks? There's 7 dynamite there.
Did you make all the wicks like kind of at the same area for like one arrow to be kind of in the line? Like arrows go in a straight line, like.
I stacked 7 of them together in a trapezoid shape, and then I braided the wicks.
Ah, well okay. If you braided the wicks, that makes sense then. You hit the braided wicks, and then you start seeing it down the way to 7 pieces of dynamite, which probably wasn't supposed to do this. And then suddenly, with an unholy boom of a sound effect I totally have somewhere. Yep, there it is. You hear a boom as it as the wall definitely does the thing, and then additionally you hear a as the more crystals inside also explode. And I'm just gonna put this here so you guys have an idea. Outwards, 20. This area kind of just explodes in a giant sense, and I need a you guys are behind these pillars of rock, so no reflex saves needed, but as Steady Shoot kind of walks by, I need a reflex save from you because you did walk across. Effectively, crystals are now flying at you very fast. Ah man, look at you. And you
That probably doesn't need to be blocked, but that's it.
yes, and reload everybody. Look at you.
Oh,
You, my good Steady Shoot, do take the
Well,
damage.
that's not a good roll.
11 points of crystal shrapnel just kind of into you. Now it's into your wood, as it were, like the woody exterior of you. And
look,
That's
you have
true.
armor spikes now.
and after the explosion settles, the dust settles. You guys do see this wall. Let me remove the weird lighting effect I have on here because you guys opened it. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Turns out we did the thing.
However, given that you'd like literally exploded all the red things in here as well, all the crystals are more or less destroyed unless you want to look for like little tiny fragments of things, little tiny ones.
Huh.
Spout tilts her head. I told you you'd set off the red ones.
Boom, 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 boom.
We've never heard of exploding crystals.
Actually, hang on. I can just turn the lights off like that. Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, didn't we just tell you about them?
No.
The
I don't
red
think-
ones explode.
They do.
Okay, red ones explode. Now I know.
And as the crystals had exploded, you suddenly do hear the sound of shifting rock further within the cave. Shift, shift, shift.
Which direction? Are we talking this direction
The
or
direction,
that direction?
you guys were heading.
So
Shift,
to
shift,
the
shift.
east?
Yes, to the east. That's the
Okay.
direction that the noise would echo down the cave from, yes.
Definitely west.
I don't understand. Why would the miners put slots in a wall to be dynamited if there wasn't anything useful on the other side?
Did they know that?
You could
I mean,
certainly.
Maybe they were hoping to explode it a little more carefully, so you can get the crystals.
But they put divots in the walls to explode it more carefully. Who does that?
I don't know.
You do hear things. Also, you do see tracks. Mining tracks. Look at that.
I rolled survival to follow the tracks.
Alright, you do so with a natural 1 because, I mean, these are really obvious tracks. Look at that.
Wait, there's more cave over here.
More cave, more tracks, more rooms. Look at that.
But
It
this
seems
one
like
has
the-
a track, and it goes in the same direction.
And way
Yeah,
down at the end of that track, you do see daylight.
I do see the light of day. We could just leave. It's literally an option.
Wait,
What's the
there's
fun in just leaving though?
some stairs over there. Looks like the tracks lead to them. I guess we could walk the tracks.
Walking the tracks.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Up to the northeast, I see the daylight. But to the southwest,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just seeing where everybody's at here. Little
Oh,
spot.
I thought that was you saying, "Oh, you see a turn order." Oh no.
No, not quite. Though, Little Spout, where you're at, you do see something in the distance.
David, you're the only one who talks like that. Come on.
I just want to point out that in the distance, you do see what seems to be a rocky head poking up. As soon as you see it, it burrows back to the ground.
See the thing.
Little Spout also sees nulls.
You do. They seem very, very unconscious and next to some red crystals.
That could be bad for them. Little Spout feels bad.
Underneath all of your feet, you do feel a rumble. It's a very big one. Much
there's something
bigger.
in the ground.
Some knocked out nulls over here.
Should we group up or spread out? I'm not sure what's about to happen.
Spreading out only works for hunting for clues. You should know that.
I mean,
Oh,
if we
what?
stick together, I'll stick at the back of the group so I can snipe from a distance.
Well, I see more daylight over there. But there's a
Hey,
lot more cave over there. I wanna see the cave.
Would that
Well,
be
I
where?
mean-
Would that be where the person we're chasing goes?
I mean, are we leaving?
I mean,
Not yet.
yeah,
I
we
also
should
see
probably.
knolls.
We should. Right. We see some
Anyone-
knolls. Where are the knolls?
Straight west.
You see
What language?
You see another rocky head, Star Dancer.
Down the,
right here, and then it disappears below the ground.
In this direction?
I apparently died.
Oh, my bad. Wrong button. I had 2 things selected. That's my bad.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
then-
see. I see. We have them.
What language do gnolls speak?
No.
No.
Null.
Does anyone here speak gnoll?
No.
Null way, bro.
Huh.
I barely speak.
or
I barely
undercommon.
speak my normal languages.
Now,
No, I speak Terran, but I
Uh,
don't think they speak Terran.
I do
Right,
want to point
but
out,
let-
Star Dancer, deeper within the cave, you specifically, way down the way, right there, you do see what seems to be a big, growing ground structure of crystals that is not red, it is not yellow, it is not green. In fact, it seems to be almost iridescent, kind of like the foil Pokemon cards, you know, those kind of things, or those fancy tourist stones you find in Disneyland and things like that. It's just kind of sparkling. Well, sparkling, though there's no light shining on it. It's kind of weird.
Orion points in this direction and he says, "Hey, look, gnolls."
Yes, I said that.
I see them too. There's 2 of them.
Hmm. There's like water right here.
Well, I'd like to take a closer look at that strange crystal formation over there, but knolls in the way.
Do we talk to them or kill them? What's easier?
Well, the last ones wanted to make us slaves, and then they blew up.
So we should make them explode too. Wait, they're right by the red ones. Make the red ones explode.
They're already unconscious. Why are you guys being so mean?
Are they?
Yep, they are very unconscious. I'll put the little symbol
Oh.
by them so you guys can see that. Sorry. I did.
I'm way spread out so I could.
What are those exactly that are unconscious by that?
Knolls.
No,
Knolls?
Yes, they are unconscious, and I mean, the more and more you look at them, the more and more you see that they're unconscious, and there seems to be a lot of rocks around them.
And there was a head coming out of the ground somewhere.
You can
It
shoot the crystal from this distance and blow it up.
Wow.
Well, if they're
I mean,
unconscious,
not
there's
totally
nothing-
want to kill them if we don't have to.
Plus, we have something moving underneath the ground.
You feel another way bigger rumble under the ground as you guys kind of get closer.
Yep, there it is.
Little Spat is squinting. Grant.
You squint. You notice a couple pebbles fall into this pit over here as the ground rumbles.
These things are annoying.
Orion's
Are
going
you
to.
sure we should leave or get ready for a big fight?
Are there any rocks I can jump onto?
You're on
Like
some
big rocks?
Okay, big rocks. There you go. Big rocks. You're looking, and for the most part, most of the ground here seems to be pretty flat. It seems to have been flattened, perhaps for this this train track that's kind of goes through this mine track. So there's no big rocks to jump on. But I mean, yeah.
Okay, I don't see a symbol to put on Orion for flying, so I'm just going to say he starts flying.
No, it's not a symbol. It's actually even more advanced than that. I hope you're ready for advanced.
Sure.
Right-click your character in the upper left-hand side. That is your altitude. And it should say 0. Change it to whatever amount of height you are. See?
Neat.
Plus 15 feet. You're in the air. I hope you're happy.
I am happy.
I can show you the world.
Because whatever erupts out of the ground probably won't hit me first.
That's a success.
But if this thing underground has tremor sense, which I suspect it does, maybe I can move around without it detecting me. So I'm going to go take a closer look over in this direction.
Little spout will sputter and then leap into the air.
Oh, let me F5 real quick. Oh, things are so slow for me. Oh gosh. I kind of think that movement mod is making my Roll20 Foundry really slow, David. I'm not sure.
Oh, which
The one where you can
or-
pick up and, you know, I like, because ever since I put that in my games, it's like, they were super slow. Just like that.
weird, because I mean, I'm running it.
Yeah. I gotta figure out maybe, like, which one's doing that. It's like, I'm pushing
Could be the
F5.
amount of vision that you have to do in this.
Well, no, because it was happening in my other games too. My last one, Ryan was actually part of that one. It was pretty bad that day. I'm just F5ing. Because it's like
You have
perfectly
some
fine for the
effects
most.
that
Like
I
now,
don't.
now it's perfectly fine. Like I just F5 and we're good. Okay, so where did the
You're ready for F5.
Orion points up and says, "There's a creature over there."
like, quickly goes under the ground as you see its head briefly?
Oh, all the lights are gone.
Yep. Oh, my bad.
Oh, you deleted it. Or
I
hit
hate
him.
it. You see its
Okay,
head
so
go.
that critter's gone. Gotcha.
It goes right under the ground. It actually merges with the ground, in fact. And Orion, you start to noticing that there's some rocks crumbling around.
Could I knowledge nature to find out what it was I saw?
Yep. If you'd like.
Okay, there it is.
This girl did see this thing too, so she will also attempt to figure out what the hell it is. It could be
Alright.
any guys.
What you saw, and let me just double check the name right here because it's a little bit different. You and Orion would recognize these as Zorns, X-O-R-N.
Oh, those things.
What language do they speak?
With that roll, let me just double check. You know that they speak, more commonly than not, Terran.
Seems right.
Which I do not speak.
Proud speaks that.
That
They
He
speak.
read,
Texas speaks
he
that.
read the Terran romance book, don't forget.
yes, of course.
Between a rock and a hard place.
I think that was the actual name of the book. I'm recalling that correctly. That was the name of the. Yeah,
It drove Little Spout to tears. It was so emotional.
that was a good
Some
guess,
people
alright.
call it. Some people call it smut, but it was actually a very romantic story.
Oh, they thought they were from different sediment levels, but
You see a
their
head.
hearts could find each other. Yep. Little Spout shout out in Terran. Hello! Wait.
Rock, rock, rock. You rock outwards with your hello.
Yes.
There's no response for a moment before you hear another, and this little head pops up. It's squinting at you, Little Spout.
Little Spout continues the waving as she speaks in the most refined of Terran, by which I mean super excited, but still kind of slow, because that's how Terran works. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Nice to meet you.
And in the sense of the cartoonish moving marble around sound effect, you hear Terran back. Not a response to that directly, rather this. I'm going to post it in the chat. So.
Little Spout tips her head. Oh, I'm not trying to take the Earth.
And they respond. Hang on. Let me type this up.
No, typing.
Ah, yeah. There you go.
Rubs her cheek. Rub. Well, I did take a heart once, but he liked it. He took mine back, so it's even.
And he squints a little bit at you as if determining if you might be joking or not. The little eyes upon its form squints and you hear the grinding of rocks. Alright, and you hear this.
Little Spout looks to the others. Okay, so...
The avalanche?
It's pretty much what I said. We either leave or we fight something really big and nasty. One or the other.
Would we be doing them a favor if we killed the big nasty thing?
Well, I mean, I'm guessing it's probably just an Earth elemental who's just trying to protect the Earth. I mean, we're not miners.
Is this
We could-
thing mad at the slaves that have been forced to mine down here?
Little Spout suddenly deflates a little bit. Oh, right, they're still here. That's going to be a problem. And she looks back to the little Earth bobber. Could you not kill everything? That'd be really nice.
Hang on.
Little Spout's trying to be nice. Doing her best.
Then, in response to your question, you get this.
Little Spout rubs your cheek again. Do you think we could get them to leave?
Probably not.
Well, they've been in fear of their master, who I think was Cassiopeia for the longest time, but maybe not. We could probably convince them to move up to the surface at least.
Okay, well, we should at least try, I think.
How many places will the robots have?
You do see more heads
have
starting to
Ivory
pop up.
Drop's robots been to though?
You see more.
So
of them.
Why are
if we can convince them to go away, then there won't be a great big Earth war. Otherwise, there'll be a great big Earth war, and we should probably take care of that, because they can't take care of that, they'll just be killed.
Right,
Who are we convincing to go away?
the slaves. We tell the slaves that they need to get out of the caves, or they're going to get killed, probably by these things.
Right.
We know where the exit is, and I think we've dealt with the majority of threats, so we could probably just lead them out.
Yes, the goals are either get them out or stay and fight a really big Earth boss.
Okay.
They might be upset because of the whole slavery thing and think they can't leave unless they get orders from their masters. 'Cause they're more afraid of their masters than
Well, their masters have been missing for a while. I mean, we can just tell them, it's like, look, feel free to stay here and die if you want to. If we need to trick them, Little Spout and I can disguise ourselves as the Sphinxes and order them out.
Little Spout suddenly becomes a Sphinx. Poof. A small Sphinx, but still a Sphinx.
Tiny Sphinx.
No, not tiny. She's not that small.
Oh, yeah. Small Sphinx.
Small Sphinx.
Little Spout, ask them if they will permit us to escort all of the slaves out of the caves free of harm. And then
Little
we can...
Spout shall translate this. We will translate the Earth Movers away from here. Is that acceptable?
There's a thought. You briefly see this one kind of disappear in response, and then assumedly reappear over here, squinting. It goes back underground. And then you start feeling the whole ground kind of rumble. There's rumbling, there's more rumbling.
I'm shaking my
Like
screen.
Little Spout, Study Shoot feels that Little Spout just sees rocks tumbling, going, wait,
Yeah.
what?
And then this one resurfaces, simply saying, man,
I take it Little Spout is the only one who can speak to them.
I think Anseal said that they can, like their ears are perking and listening.
Yeah.
And Little Spout.
I'm understanding everything.
Little Spout clops her hooves together, which is really awkward because there's fire coming out of them in great jets. So she like spins for a moment. Whee! Okay, they'll let us take them away. So we just have to, succeed as taking them away.
Okay.
All right, we're on the case, she says in Terran,
Awesome.
and she allows herself to sink to the ground.
Hopefully they made sandwiches while we were gone, so that way they have something to eat on the way out.
Well, I can make more for you tomorrow.
For all of them?
Pretty big pot. And really, it's Steady Shoot that takes up all the servings. No, the big horse.
I see you're poking this one very
They need
promptly.
about 4 times as much food as a
Squints,
normal horse,
And
right?
then you see it just kind of like slink underground.
I move close to the west, so they like glare at me and stuff.
Do you want to try?
I mean, I'm moving a little bit closer.
This one steps forward. This one kind of like another one kind of moves
Yeah,
this way.
that's what I'm afraid of.
You do, however, can observe that crystal a little bit better now that you're closer from it. And if you have any knowledges that would pertain to that, you're free to roll it.
I used to.
I will accept Arcana or Nature in this respect.
Is it this cluster of crystals?
It is.
Okay. I want to roll knowledge.
Go for it.
Alright, you said nature. I'm going to roll Arcana because I get better bonuses. Oh, you should have done that blind. That's a beautiful roll.
Yeah, well, blind is whatever.
Well, you're gonna get the information regardless, so this would be like, yeah, I'm fine with this. However, you would recognize that stone over there, Star Dancer, as a very large amount of Aetherstone.
Alright, Little Spout is already flip-flopping away. We have to go talk to the people.
These earth elementals seem to be somewhat guarding that big lump of Aetherstone. No.
Little Spout has not even taken notice of this because she has a quest.
Dr. Orion makes a meta note down in his journal that he shares with all of his peers.
Yeah.
Oh, is this full of Aetherstone as well?
Which one? That one is not. That one is full of, and you peek in there, more inert blue crystals, ones that have been taken from the walls. And if you remember, if they get taken from the walls, they kind of start moving in a glowy property.
Yeah. Okay, so, excuse me. Are we all in agreement to go back and get the slaves?
Little Spout is. She's already walking.
No objections? Okay.
Is detect magic not a thing anymore?
Yes, it is. It's a cantrip.
That I apparently don't have.
I mean, if you're a wizard, you have it. You just didn't
It's
prepare.
not on my spell list.
Yes, it is.
Daze, electric art, ghost sound, light, mage hand, message, prestidigitation, shield, produce flame, telekinetic, projectile.
Dispel magic is on the spells that you're allowed to prepare as a wizard. It's just if you didn't prepare.
Detect magic.
Yeah, detect magic is all the
Sorry,
the
detect
traditions.
spells.
I just looked it up. So all spellcasters get detect magic, all of them.
Then why don't I have it?
That's just something you prepare. So like if you wanted to prepare it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Do you
definitely
need
a spell that you get.
Magic.
Oh,
Okay,
that-
adding it to
magic.
my spell book because it does not exist.
Oh, detect magic is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a cantrip.
It does not exist on my character sheet.
Mm.
It is not prepared because it does not exist.
You can probably open the compendium and add it.
I mean, that's the question is,
My question is, why is it not there and why is it not prepared? Because I need to detect magic, but
And this is exactly what it was. I mean, it's not there because I guess David either neglected to put it on there or overlooked it when he was building the character.
Doesn't even sort it alphabetically. Thank you. Now it's kind of useless. Do I have a ghost sound? Get rid of that. Detect magic. It makes more sense. There. Detect magic.
Is that something you did have prepared for the day? I'm not sure if that's what we could. I
I
could say.
would have, but it didn't
Okay,
exist.
I was just making sure. If that was like something that you, I would assume that's something you'd like to prepare for the day anyway. You'd use that all the time, so.
Always, all the time.
All right, that's why I'm asking. All right, what are you detecting?
Sorry, I'm just.
Okay, so heightened as it is, it allows you to pinpoint the highest level of magic within a 5 foot, to a accuracy of a 5 foot square, I should say precision, and you get to learn the school of magic of whatever the heck that is.
Oh, it's. Wow, that's almost useless. Okay.
That's extremely not useless, but
Well, I mean, for what I used to use it for, yeah, it's not useful.
Well, you do send out the. Do you still want to cast it? Is that the?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. As you pulse out your magic, you do. Does this have a range on it? Actually, I'm curious.
it's a 30-foot emanation, and you get to learn the. As heightened as it is, you get to find out what the highest level of magic is,
Okay, then I.
what school it is, not necessarily what it does. You have to identify to figure that out, and what 5 foot square it is.
In the 30-foot area around you, you do not detect any magic.
No magic. All right, and you automatically can filter out your own magic and the magic of your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that would just be annoying.
A given.
You detect magic. Okay, I stripped it.
All right. I saw that little spout was on her way.
Yes,
Was there anything else here?
people to rescue.
I meant here in the immediate area before we go back.
And Little Spout has figured out what the Knolls did wrong.
I
And
just
she's
played-
not moving to rescue them.
All right. I guess if nobody's got anything else to do, we'll head back.
Alright, so for sake of expediency, you might want to just drag us back.
Alright, I will do such things. How about that?
As amusing as it might be to watch us just wander
Talking to the
slowly
rock
there.
thing.
Alright. Alright, well give me 1 second. So I need to know who's doing what here if I'm gonna drag everybody back. Because I don't want to, like, Star Dancer looks like they're still talking to things. I wasn't sure what Steady Shoot was doing. And it looks like Ryan, a Little Spout, and Ancio are going back to the camp.
Right. Little Spout would eventually stop if there's no sign of her friends following. What? Come on.
What were you doing?
Star Dancer's trying to get permission to look at rocks.
Oh, yeah.
You say these things.
I'm here by Star Dancer to sort of provide largeness to the
Large.
suggestion.
Speak
In
softly.
every situation helps with a little large.
Speak softly
right.
and carry a big steady shoot. Okay, I see how it is. Alright. And you ask your question. Now, I think if you're able to just speak Terran and also Ansil, that's like the majority of the party, so I won't type it out anymore. If a majority of the party speaks a language, I usually don't type it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
So,
I'll just pretend that Stitchy's just like, what?
yeah.
Which is
so you ask the question. Do you mind if I look at this stone back there? And the one that's back over here is looking at you, Star Dancer, and shakes their head, saying simply, "The stone is not for you to examine in Algalat. The stone is one with the earth and something meant to remain part of it. But you can. I would like you to give me a diplomacy roll still, as this one starts kind of going over to this one.
Diplomacy does not need to be blind.
Yeah.
Which means you can use hero points on it if you need to.
Being
Oh, but you don't need to.
Yeah. Being all rocky and talking to this one. And they seem to be, it's like they're whispering to each other, but in the rocky language, so it's just like tossing gravel at the ground. Look at that. And they look towards you, and this one simply says, looks you up and down. You don't have any weapons or like a lot of armor on you, Star Dancer. I believe like all that stuff is magic, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and they look towards you, and they look up towards Steady Shoot. And this one kind of adds on, but as you do seem to be a researcher and not a warrior, we will permit you to look at it. They point to you specifically. And you see like
Let it go. I lean down and whisper, "Are you making headway?"
Are you winning, son?
That's a good roll.
I kind of bow to them and thank you in Terran, and then turn to Stay Shoot. You stay here. They don't want you closer. And then I will go take a look.
yeah, and they'll step aside, they'll let you look. And you see all of their collective eyes just kind of like look at you as they kind of follow you this way, seemingly keeping an eye on you, you know, doing the things that they do. Dragging the ones that are
Pull out my books. Start doing the things. Copying all the things I need.
Alright. I might get you some information of that after session if you're okay with that.
Yeah, well, I mean, because we changed to Pathfinder 2, for the most part, I don't even know when I'm going to get to do any of this. I needed it next level for Pathfinder 1 because it was an automatic thing. Now it's, well, I need 2 more points of charisma to do anything.
Gotcha. Well, I'll definitely still get you some notes. What kind of things are you taking note of on the stone here?
Energy emanations, the types of energy producing. It's a whole bunch of scientific stuff.
Fantastic. Do you have any like fancy scientific instruments you're using with you by chance, or anything?
Most of it should have just been detect magic if you like look at the energy properties, but they changed how detect magic works.
Gotcha. Well, if you do detect magic, you would detect magic in this 30 space. Obviously, being this is the only thing that really changed.
Yeah.
If you want to identify things like you would with Detect Magic of old, you literally just roll the appropriate skill, probably Arcana, and you're done. You don't even need a spell.
Yay! Horrible rules for everybody.
I'm doing the hero point thing. If you wanted to, if that was your want to make that your final answer, or you want to use a hero point to reroll?
I don't know.
A hero point, I like to do the thing that David does, which is like, if you want to use a hero point, you roll a 1d4. 4 means that you just nat 20 it, any other number means that you just have a chance to reroll. Alright, go ahead and roll. Your Arcana check. Look at that.
That's better.
Yeah. And so, you are noting, what does that roll normally get you, David? Like, for identifying things? Is that just similar to PF1 in that respect, normally?
Yeah, it's literally figuring out what the hell it is and how it works, etc., 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 etc.
Yeah. Aether Stone, as I said, is the name of this specific type of stone, and you can recall knowledge on what kinds of things it's used for, and do recall that this is the kind of thing that's normally used for like teleport circles and such like that. It's a very, very, very valuable arcane stone, and is usually very hard to find. And in this quantity is a very big rarity. It's effectively the eureka of this mine, is probably what they were digging down to, but it seemed to have probably pissed off a couple things.
Yep. Well, just like the air stones that I used in the first place, I just need its natural energies, wavelengths, and that such.
Gotcha. I'm gonna assume that it is a perfectly acceptable thing to say that. I mean, you are a magical researcher. I'd say that detect magic comes a little bit with that territory, especially with a role like that. So.
Right. And also, like, if you're doing magical researching, like, yeah.
You keep getting quieter and quieter.
Oh, my bad.
Not you. Radical.
Sorry.
He's deep in the cave. He's far away, man. I don't know what to tell you. All right.
It's like every time he says something, it's quieter than the last time.
Sorry, is it better now?
Yes. And I turned up your volume.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so what's happening?
And I turned up your volume.
Well,
It's taking. It's going to take a while.
all right.
I should have just said I take a 20, but
Gotcha. So I will let you do that thing. Are you just going to be studying this while they do their thing up in the top?
yep. While they're doing that, I'm doing this, and I pull out a book. I write some stuff down. Then I pull out another book. And then I pull out another book. Pull out another.
Steady. Are you staying back and watching?
I'm staying back as ordered, as long as they're not like start like, oh, we're looming over and ready to attack or whatever.
Yep. They don't seem to do that. They just seem to be watching her
Yes.
curiously, making sure she's not harming the stone effectively.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Steady probably doesn't know that, but I guess maybe he guesses.
Yes. All right, and I will drag you three way back up the way. How about that? Let me just cut.
Yay!
I'm gonna
Road
just,
trip.
Yeah, road trip. You got it.
Also, greetings, Pablo.
There you go. There he goes. I'm slowly getting you there anyway. Hang on. I think I could just cut you, right? And I just cut you.
Server connection lost. I gotta refresh.
Whoosh. Here we are. Alright. You guys are back up here. Look at that.
I am hitting F5 and nothing's happening. The site cannot be reached.
Let me reload the app really quick. Bonk. Just in case that helps. Alright. How's that?
No, still saying the site cannot be reached.
Anybody else having the issue?
I
good
appear
as
to
it
be
is.
connected.
Try moving around. Okay.
When in doubt,
Right.
pass just control or pass just F5. Push control F5. See if that fixes it.
Just making sure you're at 73.216.189.90 port 30,000/game.
Correct.
Control F5 rather than just normal F5 if you can.
Also, I'm going to reload just to make sure I can reload. Looks like it's reloading. Yep, we're reloading. It's weird.
It's
I
actually
believe
internet, but you're still talking to us.
another one. Maybe this time. Okay, now I'm loading.
Hooray!
You guys are up here.
Yay.
Then there was happiness.
And there was much rejoicing.
It was. Alright.
It is, however, 9 o'clock. I'm pretty sure I want to go to bed.
I feel like this is probably a good point because I can get some information to Lysander and everything like that. It'd be great.
Yeah, we can make our slaves homeless next game.
Yeah! Alright, I do hope everybody had fun. I had fun.
Fun were had.
I'm gonna go ahead and push the button, so say bye, say
I'm
bye.
now